Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream today. It's time. It's time for D&D. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. My name is SenseiSuplex, and today we will be having our D&D session known as the Seven Souls and the Likes with the crossover of the Ascent. Hope you guys are ready for a bunch of wacky sort of times as usual. But this will be the final episode of the crossover series between both colliding groups. As we're picking things back off, or picking things back up, we're going to be starting with the likes of the alignment discussion, leveling up all the characters and more, so be sure to get ready for all of that sort of crazy shenanigans that are coming to fruition. A couple of announcements. So yeah, a couple of announcements, not really too much of anything, but hey, if you want to support basically everything that we do here over on the stream, feel free to scroll down below. Feel free to even check out the likes of the D&D merch that we have for the likes of the Auroraverse. Down below, you'll see it like underneath apparel. You can check out the Stream Elements store over there, and you get all that sort of checked out. We even also have a couple of ties to the likes of Hero Forge and World Anvil. So if you guys want to either be able to build your characters and express them exactly how the way you wish, go check out the Hero Forge link down below. It'll help you get to that point and do so. If you want to help world build and be able to make these awesome grand stories and more, and make sure that you can really bring your worlds to life, go check out the World Anvil link down below. Any other announcements? No giveaway today, but we are going to have a giveaway for Secrets in the Sands tomorrow, and then another giveaway for Valley of Dreams on Monday. So be sure to check into that when we can. Is there anything else? I think that's everything, right? Yeah, I think we're good. So, with that out of the way, let's get straight into today's session. Alright, I'm gonna drop over to Rhyme the Frost Maiden overlay. Boop. Oh, wait, what the hell? God damn it. I didn't know Finn was using his camera. Actually, I can easily fix that while they're talking, so don't worry. Alright, let's do this. Let me unmute. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Finn, you fucked up my overlay. You know that?
Sorry, I said I'll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while Finn is an absolutely gorgeous man, he definitely is not Ulf.
Oh man, I got you. Don't worry.
You know,
we're pretty much the same person.
Exactly.
Yeah, one paladin to the next. Oh man, I'm actually curious how Ulf and Zephyr feel about one another. Are they bros? Like, are they bros? Or are they like just, you know, associates? What are we doing here?
He's my brother from another god.
My brother from another species.
Ah, I gotcha. Oh man. All right.
I mean, species aren't really a thing. Look at Groz and Spike.
True.
They're sisters, 100% sisters.
100% blood.
You can see the resemblance.
They're both very tall. They're both super strong. Like, obviously, come on.
A little bit
Exactly.
hairier than the other, but I mean, hey, you know.
That's natural. Siblings can be taller than each other, Sensei. Come on.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what I said. Oh man, so we got a lot of stuff for today's session. I actually wrote down a list or an agenda. Not really an agenda. It's more of like, hey, here's some things you might want to address or whatever, just a little helper thing. And I'm gonna remind you guys at the end, so if you forget, you know, you're fine. But it was something along the lines of where the fuck? Basically, at some point, the Ascent needs to probably start going down the mountain and see how get the teleporter working, or figure out how the hell to get the teleporter working. So whether you guys like all want to go down there, which would probably be best, so you guys don't die, that is an option for you if you really wish to. Also, so the Ascent knows out of character, they know where to go, like that group knows where to go, but Seven Souls kind of needs to figure out exactly where they're going and when. Also, you two will meet, like the Ascent and Seven Souls will meet up again, and for what. Also, last sort of thing to remind you, you probably want to talk about what you're going to do about the whole tournament situation. How you're getting there, you know, what are you going to do, yada, yada, yada. Granted, because out of game, boss fight week has occurred, so you haven't heard back from Valley of Dreams and Secrets, but yeah, that'll be something to look into for sure. Okay, But besides all that jazz, let's go into this thing. Tiger music. Let's go into this. Sure, why not? Skeleton. Okay. Oh shit! I did not preload or auto preload this thing. Okay, hopefully the music will fix itself. I'm gonna try to. Oh, I
Can't.
The fuck was
Get
that?
amused. This has been the longest goddamn mission I've ever seen. I didn't think it'd be this long.
Oh man.
Mhm.
I don't know what the hell you said, Limit, but it said. Anyways.
Oh great, my headset's dying.
Again.
Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to drag your characters onto the scene so you guys can update them. So, we have the likes of Ulf. We have. Oh, let me actually just do it this way. It makes this 10 times easier. We have. Here you are. We have
Rizzy girl.
Karos, who's gonna be here to get updated, mainly. We have Thorin as well. We have, where the heck are they? Pyre's not here to get updated, but we need Roland. Where the heck is Roland? Boop. And yeah, that should be everybody again leveled up today. So let's start us off with age-old tradition, my friends, and let us roll for some HP. Alrighty, so any individuals who want to sacrifice themselves to the gods and roll for your death. Who wants to do it first?
I wouldn't mind doing it, but are we supposed to be on the title screen?
Yeah, you're supposed to be on the title screen for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can for sure do that for Roland first.
Alrighty, so roll your d12, Roland, and let's see what you got. Meanwhile, we have Amethyst over here, who's like a freaking tank of the West, but that's gonna be completely offset as you roll a big 10.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Good
Nice.
stuff. So with your level up to level 6, I believe you get a new Barbarian wild magic feature, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Basically a weaker bardic inspiration, or granting a spell slot from level of 1 to level 3 spell slots to another player.
Nice. So I'm looking over at your person. It seems to be that you only have one specific item that is, not necessarily normal amongst your D&D Beyond character sheet.
Oh, I have like the Vicious Maul and Potion of Climbing, but they are both in my D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay,
character sheet.
perfect. Okay, perfect. So I don't have to worry about that. Alrighty, so if that is the case, that's what Roland is getting. I'm going to import your character sheet. Actually, hold on. You gotta adjust your HP. So you're gonna go from 56 to 10, so 66 plus another 3. So 69 HP.
Nice.
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 Oh man. Alright. So there you go. You might be, I think that's maybe the most HP right now in Soulbound. We'll see. We will see. I think it's gonna depend on what Adidark rolls, because he's the other barbarian of the crew.
Yeah, it's now up to date.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna import all of that. And question, do you need to import, or do you need for me to update Anth, or are you good?
I suppose can we leave that for later, because I have some questions I need to ask about that.
Yeah, sure.
At some point. So after session, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know about after session, because I gotta join in for another session afterwards, like right after. So
Okay.
We'll see.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. If it's after secrets or like maybe right before, then yeah, probably.
Yeah, right before would be fine. Yeah, that works for me.
Okie dokie. Alrighty, who is next to sacrifice blood for the blood gods?
I'll go next. Maybe our luck will hold and I'll get a good roll. Am I a
Alright.
D10 or a D12? Well, D10
You
or
are
a 12?
D10.
Big money, no whammies.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. I was trying to read DMs. But a 7, that will be, is that above the average? Yeah, that is right above the average, Groz. So you're going to be going from 61 HP to, I hate it here, 61
Yes.
plus to 69 HP. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nice. It's gonna be a good session today,
Nice.
guys.
This is going to be a good session. Oh, man. All right, good stuff. Actually, no, never mind. You actually don't go to 69 HP. I'm sorry. You go to 70 HP because you're a bear.
Oh, my dude. That's not nice at all.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait,
More
I should be 1 HP above then.
Oh,
How
yeah, you're right.
dare
You were
you
right.
Give me an extra HP.
100% correct. Zephyr, let me pull up your character sheet. If you want to like
Yeah, I
actually
keep
go
forgetting
update it.
about that.
Yeah, so you're gonna go from 53 to 54, Zephyr.
Yay.
All right. And then let me know when you're good to import over Sammy, and then same thing with you, Finn.
Will do. I'm leveling up. I'm picking my stuff now.
Alrighty. And so with that, Graz, what you get to learn is you get to learn the classic old fighter feature. I hit a lot and I get a lot of ability score improvements as you get another ability score improvement or a feat of your choice. Now, the rule for feats and all that good stuff is that, hey, all you got to do is make sure that, you know, you're picking a feat that actually makes sense for your character story-wise or just in general for you to have. And it's not just, yeah, Graz Warrel, the person who knows nothing or next to nothing about magic, yeah, they're going to become a wizard initiate or something. I mean, even then, I guess that technically can make sense if you were in character, ask Pyre or Navra to teach you magic. But it has to be something, you know, that relatively is, you know, yeah.
Makes sense.
Alrighty, so Graz, you'll let me know when you're done, but let's go to the next individual. Alright, we got Bimroth or Ulf. Which one of you want to go?
I can go.
Alright, you rolling for Karos or you rolling for Thorin?
Thorin.
Let's do Thorin. D6.
Fuck.
Ooh, that's a 3. So it is going to go up to an average of 4. So that means you're going to go 4 plus 2, so 6. So you're going to go to 40 HP on Thorin.
Yep.
Alrighty, so 40 HP. And at level 6, what do you get? Do you get a sorcerer feature? What do you get at level 6? I don't know.
Yes. Yes,
Huh.
I do.
What is it? Because I genuinely don't remember.
Me too. Hold up.
I don't think it's anything
get-
too crazy, but I could be wrong. Game roll, sorcerer.
And luck.
Bend luck. What does that mean?
You have the ability to twist fate using your wild magic. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus or penalty.
Oh, shoot. Okay. You can do so after the creature rolls, but any effects of the roll occur. So that's actually interesting because that'll be useful. Even though it's only a D4, that D4 might come in like clutch because for clashes in general, you know, or just being able to save somebody from getting down. That'll definitely come in handy at some point.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that is for Thorin, and now if you want to roll a D10 for Karos. Oh god. Oh yeah, hold on. Do we reroll ones? I think we reroll ones if it's no, we do we? I forget. Do we reroll ones and then take it? I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe so because that wouldn't really make much sense with the system we got. So that being said, you're gonna go up to a 6, and with Karos's con score, 6 plus 1. So 38 plus 7 is, oh dear God, I think 45.
Yeah.
Okay, math is hard. All right. 45 HP to you, Karos. Now at level 6, I think you don't get another ranger feature, but you get your, I think, Deft Explorer begins to increase or something, similar to Rokaz. It's like where you can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. Not really, but you get to like swim your movement speed, and you also get to climb your movement speed, or something. Something like that.
I'll check. I don't remember.
Alrighty.
Shit.
While you're doing that, we'll be waiting on over there. But Ulf, let's bring us home, buddy. You need to roll a big D10.
Yes, sir.
8, not bad at all. Good stuff. So you're gonna go from 46 HP to 48, and then plus another 8. I believe 56, right?
Is it plus an extra per level?
Oh wait, it would be 50. Wait, hold on. I'm actually stupid. It'd be 56. Yeah, 56.
56. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. I'm not going to complain about 56 points. All right.
All right. So yeah, updated on D&D Beyond and all that stuff, and then we'll re-import your character sheet and everything. All right. At level 6, as I mentioned before, you get one of the most broken abilities in 5th edition. You get the big boy paladin aura. Oh man, Dread, I know you know a lot about this, especially your experience with D&D. But for those who don't know, you want to explain it to everyone.
So for anybody that does not know, everyone within 10 feet of me now gets my charisma modifier, which has happened to be a +4 to your saving throws. So stick with Ulf. He's going to save your butts. All right.
Oh man. Oh yeah, because you got the full +5 on top of that. Oh my god.
I think it's only a +4 right now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh wait,
it's
yeah,
only
your
a
charisma
+4
is only
right
18. I thought your charisma was like 20 for some reason. am I thinking of?
No, it's wait until I get my ability score increase, then we can call it.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking of Fable. Fine. Alrighty.
Good saving throws nonetheless.
Good stuff, good stuff. So, Graz, are you good to get re-imported, or same thing we use up here? Oh yeah, you gotta look at your feet, so I'm not expecting you to be done anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through.
Yeah,
But I'll let
good.
you know when I'm ready. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Zephyr, what about you?
I'm good to go.
Alright. So, in the meanwhile, let me get this together, and then Bemroth, are both of your characters ready to get imported? Or not yet?
Not yet.
Gotcha. And you are a spellcaster, so hey, if you want to, and you got to make some big decisions on what spell you get. So if you want to like coordinate or strategize with anybody on like, hey, what spell should I probably take, or what do we kind of need? That can also be a discussion for you as well.
And mine's ready to be imported whenever you want.
Got it. Make sure to adjust your health as well, or any abilities that you know have. So you're at 29 HP, Ulf, before I import you.
Yep, I'll do that right now. Done.
Custom, and it is importing. All right, and you're gonna have to adjust it again on Foundry.
Yep, that's fine. I got it.
Oop. Alrighty. So, as we did last time, we end up having the alignment discussion, talking about how your character, or how you view the other characters so far when it came to their alignment currently at this moment in time. Now, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add on to the fact of what has happened in recent sort of events. Now, when we had this conversation, it was right before, or right after the likes of the Yeti Cave, and right before you guys ran into Dre Axel again, had that whole sort of debacle with him, and eventually you gained another companion, an Ulf. Eventually you guys were able to go about talking with the likes of the Ascent, meeting new friends, rejoining old ones, and also causing the end of the fucking world. Mainly being one person. But here we are. Also past that, you guys had a couple of little cool bonding moments, but we end up going over and past that to see a couple of leaders stepping up to the plate and being able to inspire the masses alongside Zephyr and Ulf, and also charging into the Stormbirds arena. So a lot of sessions to sort of look over. We'll see if anything has changed about any of the characters, but we'll go from there. So I'm gonna roll a dice. We're gonna roll a d4 on that. Karos is not gonna be included, obviously, because it was only Thorn who was here, you know. So, but we're gonna stick with everybody else. All right, so we're gonna say Thorn, you're gonna be a 1, Roz, you're a 2, Roland is a 3, Ulf is a 4. 4. So we're gonna go into Ulf, the new kid on the block. And also, while I say this, keep in mind, Finn, Myra, and Kat, you guys can all input things on how you viewed the characters and their alignments so far. You guys can jump in onto the conversation, but so we have no idea what Ulf's alignment is at the moment, but it's time to try to guess based off of like how we kind of perceive the characters so far. You can do this one of two ways. I prefer to do it kind of like out of character, but if you really want to do it from an in-character perspective, that's perfectly fine as well. But what does everybody think Ulf's alignment is ultimately? What do you guys think?
Out of character, thinking probably lawful neutral, simply because taking orders and executing them as the snakes, acting as the snakes will. But in character, I think it's hard to say what Ron would be thinking of it. Probably somewhere around neutral anyway, as it's well, a neutral take.
Oh boy. Anybody else thinking Ulf's neutral in some degree, or nah, something else like more good or more even evil?
I think that either way, I'm leaning towards lawful because he's all about Jormungandr. He's all about being really kind of zealous about that. So I feel like lawful makes sense if he's just like, nope, this is what I do. This is my bro. I'm gonna do whatever he says.
Fair,
Good or
fair.
neutral, though, that's to be seen.
Good or neutral to be seen. Interesting, interesting. Anybody got anything else to add on to that? I have an opinion, but I want to wait to let everybody else get their chance to say stuff. All right, let's go to here. Bimroth, what do you think on Ulf's alignment? If you had to guess or try to analyze that.
I can only guess, to be honest. Lawful neutral.
Any reason why you'd probably hone in on that, or is it just more of the from what you've just seen so far?
Wild guess.
Wild guess. Oh man. All right, so let's look over towards the likes of the Ascent over on the other side. What do you guys think, Zephyr, Myra, or Spike? Any guesstimations on why Ulf would be what alignment?
Lawful good or lawful neutral?
Why are you thinking lawful good? Because that was the first thing you said.
He seems nice.
He seems nice.
Wow.
Any other reason? He just seems nice.
He seems like a nice dude, you know? I respect it. I respect it. Oh man. But Spike seems nice, but she's not good. Oh goodness. That's it's Myra or Spike. What do you guys think?
I'm leaning kind of on the neutral side of things for Ulf, because I'm not entirely sure if Dendar's goals are really truly good or anything. So I don't really want to put him in that category. And as y'all said, that like he really follows whatever Jormungandr says, and that is law, and that is what the goal is now, and that's what he's gonna do. And like I wouldn't really see him questioning anything that Jormungandr says, even if it might be considered even straight up evil.
True. I definitely agree with that. Myra, what do you think so far?
Lawful, because all he does is worship his god so far. I can't tell if he's evil or good, so I'm saying neutral.
I mean, I would. Actually, no, I would argue something. He sacrifices his eye for us. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's true.
That's true.
He has he has in fact what do you call it? He has mentioned actually I don't know if he has mentioned it, but the way he's acted when it came to, I mean, it could be just a tactical decision because he may view himself as like the person most fit for the job, but he has actually like actively, you know, put himself into danger for the benefit of others. But again, that could just be a tactical decision because, you know, he knows that he can take the, you know, the pain or the brunt of it, or it could be him actually like trying to make sure everybody's alive. What do you guys think about that?
Could be the Dendar's will to make sure the party survives, so who knows?
So my take on it is that I think he's ultimately lawful neutral, but if we if we analyze the acts that he's done so far, I don't think it's necessarily, he hasn't done anything really evil or kind of even really ambiguous so far. It's mainly been a lot of actions that have sort of, if they leaned anywhere, it would lean towards kind of good, to be honest. From what I can tell, was just like, again, making sure that everybody is sort of inspired before battle. But I mean, again, like I said, it could just be him, you know, trying to make sure, hey, if people are sad and anger in their emotions and feelings and all that stuff, we're gonna freaking die. So we need to get everybody out of that. We need to focus on the goal, and we need to get this thing done. So it could be that sort of thing, or it could be like, hey, I actually want to protect all of you guys, and you know, care, you know, and all that sort of stuff. Now I know obviously the backstory information, like I know that, but I'm not looking at that. I'm looking off what has been actually like sort of shown so far.
I think maybe like he's definitely a good person, like at his core, like he's a good person, but considering how almost you could say zealous he is towards Jormungandr, that might change him eventually. Not right now, but if he gets some kind of order at some point, who knows what he's gonna do.
I think it's like, oh boy.
Be back soon.
I 100% agree with that. I feel as if it's he's lawful good now, but it's just he's like one order away from being immediately lawful neutral. And it's like so easy to fall into that sort of category. Like he's right on the edge. It's just like you slightly push him and boop, he's there. But I think he's actually like lawful good right now, based off of the actions he's shown. Again, in only 5 sessions, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
I don't know. What does everybody else think? Any disagreements, agreements?
I mean, yeah, from character perspective, definitely leaning more on the good side, but like, yeah, simply lawful neutral because of the potential of getting an order from the gods to just do whatever the fuck.
Yeah. See, with Zephyr, it was a little bit more like, okay, he might do this or he might not. We're not entirely sure. It just depends on what will happen. With Ulf, it seems like everybody's like 100% sure. Yeah, this guy, if Jormungandr said, hey, yo, you gotta kill that one guy over there, I'll do it for my god. You know, he'll probably, he may go through with it without thinking too much about it. All right. So let's get final alignment votes. Thorn, you still locking in lawful neutral based off of what you heard?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So lawful neutral for that. Graz, what about you?
I'm also gonna go with lawful neutral.
Got it. The lawful neutrals. Roland, what about you?
Lawful neutral.
All right, neutral. Zephyr.
Lawful good because he sacrificed his own power to save us.
That's true.
Lawful good. Spike, what about you?
I'll stick with lawful neutral.
Okie dokie. All right. So 1 through 4, and then Myra, what about you? Oh, I think Myra actually said they had to bounce out for a quick second. So that'd be 4 votes to lawful and neutral. So that says, Ulf, your alignment will be lawful and neutral for the time being. We will see what happens afterwards. Now, as I mentioned before in the previous sort of alignment discussion, you're into one of two things. You can either A, be like, lawful neutral. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good fit for my character. I think I'm really going to hone into that sort of lawful neutral side of like, being like, hey, I can kind of go either way depending on my ideals and morals and all that stuff. Or you could be like B and be like, nah, I don't really want Ulf to kind of be lawful neutral. I'm thinking more of like lawful good or lawful evil or whatever it may be. And then this can help inform your roleplay decision on like the actions that Ulf takes in the future to really sort of sway everybody's opinion about that. You know what I mean? So, Ulf, what is your actual alignment after all the discussion? What is his actual alignment, though?
So you guys pretty much hit the nail on the head. So Ulf believes himself to be a lawful good person. However, he is truly a lawful neutral person because he will follow you. He's currently following Jormungandr. However, he believes himself wholeheartedly to be in the right, and as such, a lawful good character.
Oh man, right there. So dang, that means hey, we made it easy. Or Dresden making it pretty clear from the get-go, like what this guy's about. Good stuff. All right, so let's go to the next individual. Who's it gonna be? That's gonna be a big 3. That's gonna go towards Roland. Let's see for this character. Honestly, I don't think anything's really changed since the last time. I think it's pretty much still or right on the board. Pretty much true neutral personally. I don't think it maybe lawful neutral, maybe that. But I think it's either one of the other two. One of the two for sure. Anybody got any ideas on what their alignment would be?
Don't think it changed much.
Yeah, I'd stick. I think last time I said true neutral. I'm gonna stick with that. He's playing all of his cards real close, you know, not giving us any hints or anything.
Yeah.
Although he did know the Sewer King. It's a little sketchy.
Kind of,
yeah.
Come on, Sewer
Kinda.
King is great. Come on.
He
He's
kinda
a good
knew.
guy.
So Ulf is actually going to at least believe him to be neutral good because he did actually not once but twice hurt himself to give Ulf back his Jormungandr symbol, right? So knowing that it was gonna hurt him, he still shook my hand to give me back my symbol. So Ulf at
That's
least
fair.
believes him to be somewhat good.
That is fair, because you guys don't necessarily know what's with these symbols. You know that they hurt and they can possibly kill you. On top of that, you don't know that what they could do. It could be like, yo, because you two specifically high-fived each other, you instantly die and you lose an arm or some shit. And you took that risk regardless. I mean, granted, on a chance of probability, I mean, yeah, probably not. But, I mean, you also just did it anyways without knowing what could happen. So, I think that is something to look into, but... I don't know if that's... I don't know if that would necessarily be good. Maybe?
It's the only thing that Ulf has to be able to base rolling off of, so... like, in character, he's gonna call out neutral good.
Fair enough. Anybody else got anything for that? Alrighty, let's go down the list then. So Thorin, what you got for Roland's alignment?
Same true neutral.
True neutral, you got it. Groz, what about you?
Also true neutral.
True neutral. Alrighty, Zephyr, what you think?
Neutral. True neutral, yeah.
You got it. Spike.
I'll go with the group.
Alright, Ulf.
Neutral good.
Neutral good, you got it. And missing anybody, Myra's not here. So yeah, so alignment will remain at true neutral for Roland. Man, I honestly think he's lawful neutral personally. His alignment is going to be true neutral. I think he's more lawful neutral, more of like following orders. I think I kind of mentioned that last time. But
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a time where he's not followed really in order. If someone said, hey, I need your help with this, or hey, I need you to do this. He's just like, yeah, fuck it, sure, I'll do it. These guys seem to know more about what's going on than me. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. So that's why I kind of feel more lawful neutral sort of side, but that's just that. All right. Roll or Rick, what do you think your character's alignment is? Do you think it's changed at all, or you think it's still relatively the same?
I suppose it would maybe sway a little closer to neutral good, but I think it's still like into true neutral. As and on the lawful thing, the lawful thing that you mentioned, like following orders, is pretty much just being lost, not knowing what to do more than taking orders. rather taking guidance.
Oh man, I need guidance, brother, please. All right.
What do?
What to do? Oh man. All right, so that is Roland's stuff. Let's go over to the next individual, being either Graz or Thorin. That's gonna be over towards Thorin. Alrighty, so Thorin's alignment. I kind of the same thing. I don't think mainly because obviously wasn't here for a lot of the sessions. I just don't think it's really changed much at all. I think it's still relatively the same. And also a majority of the time it was day sessions and all that stuff. We're coming into a night session. So I think we mentioned that his alignment definitely changes for sure. I forgot exactly what we said. I don't remember.
Is he a Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing?
Kinda. It's more of lore and like how Bijus. It's kind of that. It's more of like the way Bijus work and all that stuff, like lore wise, which none of you understand how they work technically. Like in character, you never asked them really. No one's ever mentioned it either.
I left for a minute. Who we actually talking?
We just got. Yeah, we're on Thorin.
You're good.
Also,
go ahead.
last time Thorin wasn't there. Last time we were talking about Kara's.
I don't know. So, what do you guys think of Thorin's alignment then? 'Cause I think it's just two alignments, straight up.
You know what? The only time I think I've seen Thorin, I'm gonna call him the Lover Boy.
There you go.
Because I've only ever seen him and Zephyr do that weird thing as Myra, and she gagged. So
There you go. Hey man, that's
too
so
much,
fucking
too
weird.
much affection.
Oh my god.
Too much affection. Went too far, pal.
That
Myra
fucking
needs
hug.
therapy.
We all do.
Myra never.
Honestly, you all do. You guys have
Probably.
seen some shit, done some shit. It is awful.
I like the idea of like one session Myra's like, my father never hugged me. That's why she can't stand hugs. Just like so irrelevant.
Don't touch me. Oh man. But anybody got any alignment guesses for Thorin? If that's the case.
True neutral.
Neutral, true neutral. Anybody
I remembered
else?
him being like something good, but that was a long time ago and my memory sucks.
Yeah, I personally think it's a switch between based on the night-day cycle. It's basically chaotic good and true neutral between those, I think.
Neutral. I think no, I'm pretty sure we did mention this. Like we did actually judge Thorin before. Because I remember Bimroth said, oh, it was on the podcast.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Because I remember Bimroth said, hey, when, like, at the very, very beginning of, like, Rime of the Frost Maiden, when, like, Graz and everybody was literally drowning and, like, breaking through the ice and about to die, Thorin was just chilling. Because it was in night phase or whatever. He was just looking like, huh, sick.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he did not care, he did not help at all. So
Yep.
I'm thinking it's more of like lawful evil or just neutral evil when he's I think it's more like I think he's ultimately neutral good, but I think Bimroth is going for chaotic good for Thorin whenever he's in day. And I think he's neutral evil when he's in night for the most part.
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't know.
The passive evil.
Yeah.
Evil through inaction.
I could see him being lawful. Everybody's ambiguously neutral, which basically means evil, bro.
Honestly, if you're neutral, you're technically evil.
Yeah.
Oh man, unless you're Zelzanakis, because somehow you still fit in the good category. But not in farmer's eyes. Not in farmer's eyes.
Doing evil for good. I just murdered 1 million people. It's for the benefit of humanity.
Hey man, Atlas is a lawful good individual. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't even say that with a straight face. But, alright, let's go to final votes then. So, Graz, what do you think Thorn's alignment is?
Daytime Thorin, neutral good. Nighttime Thorin, I do not know him. I do not care for him.
Well,
Nighttime Thorn, I don't care. Oh man. Alright, Roland, what you got?
I think I'm still going with daytime chaotic good and nighttime neutral or neutral evil.
Got it. Alright, so Zephyr, what you got? Bring your bestie.
Good at hugging.
True good at hugging. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, and then Spike.
I don't know. I don't feel I know Thorin enough
That's fair.
to really give a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Ulf, what about you?
I am also abstaining as I have had no interaction with Thorin,
Got
in
it.
game or out.
Got it. And then Myra.
I've also had no interaction with the dude, other than gagging at him.
Alrighty. So with that, I heard a majority being neutral good, and then neutral evil being the sort of side sort of thing. So we're gonna chalk it up to a farmer result, and make sure I got that right. I did get that right. I didn't misspeak.
Well, if he's
I
neutral
guess.
good and he's neutral evil, he's just neutral.
Kinda, not necessarily. So, true neutral would be like him overall, but like we've had multiple characters where they actually have multiple alignments, like Myra, for example. You know, and also
Yeah,
farmers
no,
have
I
this
was
sort
just
of thing.
making a joke out of it.
Ah, okay, fuck you.
I do like the idea of
I'm
him
messing with
like
you.
at night just like capping a guy in a knee, and then in the morning being like treating that knee.
What happened to you? What?
Oh
You
my
poor
god!
child! Immediately, vote in time switches, caps him in his other knee.
Changing between gangster and a pastor bit.
Oh man. And last but not least, we got everybody's favorite bear Valkyrie, everybody's favorite bear scout. We got Garage. So, I don't think Graz's alignment has changed. If anything, I think it's like 100% been more finalized as lawful neutral, if anything. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Neutral good, I'm gonna say.
Neutral good. Why do
I
you think
still
that?
think lawful good. Oh, sorry.
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
hold on. One at a time, one at a time. So let's
Yeah,
go with
sorry about
Myra
that.
and no, you're fine. We'll go with Myra and then we'll go with Kat in a second. So Myra, why do you think neutral good?
I don't know if she's actually following any law set or just following her heart. And so far, her heart's leading her on the path of good, but I wouldn't say she's got like a set of rules that she must absolutely follow. I think if anything does good in this situation, she'll attempt it, even if it may not be the right way of doing it.
And then let's go over towards Kat. What do you think lawful good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Limbit, that is a good point.
Okay.
I'm still gonna stick with lawful good, cause she's definitely goody two shoes. Wants everybody to get along, wants everybody to make good life choices, eat healthy, the whole thing. And lawful, I think, because she does have a military background with Vitalia and all that, and like she's really set on the Valkyrie code and the Valkyrie way, and we have to, save Vitalia and like stick together because that's the Valkyrie way. So like I think she really follows the Valkyrie law to a T. So yeah, I think lawful good.
Interesting. I have a point on that, but I'm gonna let everybody else speak. Anybody else want to add something to what they think Graws would be?
Lawful good.
Why do you think that, Ulf?
She follows the convictions, first of all, so there's your lawful. And then good, because she gave Ulf chicken. Gives me food. Gives me food.
Oh man, it was
bear.
good food. Good bear. Oh man, anybody else got anything?
She's
Alright.
a lawful good Bear Scout.
Wait, hold on. I had something, but I gotta find it. So continue.
Alright, hot take. Hot take. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I think Graz is lawful neutral as fuck. I think she is the perfect little soldier. That's all I'm gonna say. Bro, she follows orders, she does the orders, she does not question it no matter what. She is... You think Spike is... I remember when I was saying like, oh, Spike is more following like a battalion, whatever she says and all that stuff. You think, bro, Graz is that times 10. She will not go against this god for the life of her. I don't think she will. I mean, the only way I could think that she'd be like, hey, you know, that's kind of not cool. That's kind of fucked up or whatever. Is if like, I don't know, Vitalia said, hey, yo, see those innocent people over there? Well, she wouldn't say innocent, but you see those 8 people over there? Yeah, fucking slaughter them, bro. Just kill them. Just go for it, kill him. And I think Graz would justify it as, well, I think that Vitalia has a reasoning for this, and there's like a sort of long end game, so she's telling me this, you know, she has good intentions or a reason. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think 100% that is Graz. I don't know, what do y'all think?
Go ahead.
I think, Graz to me seems like a strong-willed park ranger with combat training. So it's definitely lawful neutral.
No, I've got it, guys. I put it in session check.
I can't-
Wojek. The bear from World War II.
Oh, no.
You found her out, man. You found her out. You found her secret.
The World War II bear.
Not from Odin. She's from the real world. Transferred in as a magical girl.
You found the backstory. You found...
Oh man. Oh.
I
No
disagree
one
with
would figure out until the end game.
I mean, I've already sent the photo. It's clear evidence right there.
You
She's
just told
using a
me to die
mortar.
now. Sorry.
Hear me out though.
Well, hold on.
If
Spike was
someone
saying
feeds
something
the-
first.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, then go Ulf.
I'm gonna say, hear me out. If someone feeds the poor, homeless, hungry person, you consider them to be a good person, right? That's Ulf. And she fed Ulf, alright? So I consider her to be a good person.
We're
But
all
you-
homeless and hungry, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Not all of
But
us are
She
hungry.
didn't know him. She didn't know him for nothing and still fed him.
I think
Okay,
feeding
fair,
them
but
in a-
I don't think
Feeding them
one
in a
actually could
survival
justify all of that,
situation.
but go ahead. Sorry, Finn, sorry. My bad.
feeding them in a survival situation where food might be a bit more scarce is a good thing. It's more selfless.
But he did help them
Or-
in the battle.
True! True!
But remember, feeding someone can also be manipulation. So
True!
Exactly.
Goddamn, bro.
Whoa.
But yeah, since I disagree with your assessment of it, I think
Go for it.
like if we're comparing Ulf and Graz as good little soldiers that will do anything for their god, I think Ulf wouldn't question if he got an order like that, but I think Graz would probably question and be like, wait, no, this doesn't feel right. Ugh.
I don't know.
But I think she would
I'm with
ultimately
Spike
do it,
on
though.
that.
I think she would ultimately do it, and she'd justify, my god has a reasoning for it.
Well,
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
possible she might, but I think she'd hesitate really hard because her god has been corrupted recently, from what we know.
She
or is he
might
dealing with it.
She might be like, okay, maybe this isn't her. Maybe I can give you that one. She'd be like, oh, maybe this is the corruption asking this. But like, let's say, for example, in this hypothetical case and scenario, right, where she is 100% sure that this is Vitalia or whatever, or even Vitalia is just like, hey, yo, you got to kill these people, and it's going to, and I believe that it's going to deal with the corruption. Not necessarily it will, but I believe it will deal with the corruption. I think Graz would definitely. I think she would do it ultimately.
Wait, it depends on what we're talking about, though. What if it was just an orphanage? Would Graz into that orphanage and Luke Skywalker them?
Oh my god.
Or no, sorry, Anakin Skywalker them to stop the corruption is the better question.
Honestly,
I have faith in Graz. She's got a really strong moral fiber, and it will. If ever that changes, it'll take a lot of shit to happen for that to change.
Now, hear me out.
A lot.
Hear me out. I'm not saying she's gonna enjoy it. I'm not saying that in the least bit. She's gonna hate it. She's gonna hate herself after it. But I'm thinking ultimately she pulls the trigger and she does it.
No, I don't.
We gotta think about the
to save the land, the taiga, Vitalia, everything. I think she does it.
Spikes.
Yeah, that is a pretty big thing.
I don't know.
Blindfolded herself.
Let's agree to disagree on that one.
That's fair. I love it. I love it.
But we got to think about the 3 W's. What would Wojak do?
Because like Cat, because Cat, like I agree with you, but I also like playing devil's advocate.
Fair,
oh man. So,
Girl's my sister. Of course, I have faith in her.
Bias. No, I'm fucking with you. Alright. Anybody else?
But I think of all the
go
campaigns, she's probably like the goodest of everyone.
Oh no, I don't think. I think there has to be someone. I think Zale has to be more good, if anything, or maybe.
There was a case where
No.
I want to be evil. Oh, look, a puppy.
That's Max wanting to be evil.
It is. I've seen him try being
Max.
evil.
I think
Max
Zale
trying
has
to
to be.
do something evil, and beforehand saying that they are sorry.
I honestly think it depends on what she has to kill. Because I think if she had to kill like a bunch of puppies, she'd hesitate.
But I think she'd ultimately do it if it was for the greater good. But anyways, all right, enough of this because we're gonna keep
But
going.
she
in
kills
circles.
Zappy.
Hey yo, come on, that's too far, bro.
No. If Vitalia said that would end the corruption, do you think she'd do it?
Maybe she'd ask why.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she'd ask. Go ahead.
She said, okay, I'm just hypothetical. She said, right now Zappy's soul is connected with it, and if you kill him right now, no hesitation, the corruption ends.
Yes, 100%. Like I don't think she agrees. I don't think she'll like it. I think she'll hate it. She'll freaking despise it. She may, get completely changed after it. But if it's like, okay, this is my duty, this is my mission. My sole purpose is to defeat the corruption and restore the taiga. You're telling me that she's going to go against all her entire life's mission and goal just because she didn't want to do just that one thing. I'm not saying it's a small thing. I don't want to make it seem like that. But she would be damning so many people in the process. I think she would like figure out a way to justify it in some way, shape, or form.
And that is how we spend half an episode making a bearskin rug.
Oh my god.
Over Spike's dead body, that's for sure.
Like one of us would die. Like 100%.
Oh yeah.
If she decides to kill that puppy, oh yeah, one of us would die.
Oh yeah, there will be blood.
All of us can't kill Zappy because Zappy is the 7th soul. Everybody knows this.
True.
He can't die.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Dread, I already know I already know this sort of thing. I remember entirely. I had to like take that bias out of my mind. Because I had to like sort of address it from like the main perspective.
Yep, I get it. Make sure
but,
you know.
Yeah. So let's go down the list. Let's do this. So Thorn, what do you think Graz's alignment is? Oh no, Thorn's gone. He's dead.
Oh no.
Again.
He's broken. All right. We go towards Roland. What do you think?
Lawful neutral. I'm still on that. Yeah.
Lawful neutral. Zephyr, what about you?
I'll go with party lawful neutral.
All right. Spike, what do you think?
Lawful good.
Lawful good. Ulf.
I'm also voting lawful good.
Lawful good. You got it. Myra.
Like Wojak, neutral good.
Neutral good. So we got 3 different alignments here. 2 are tied between lawful neutral and lawful good.
I'll go lawful good.
Wait, what?
I'll go lawful good. Switching mine from.
So changing your vote. I was just gonna literally add on in or whatever to be the tiebreaker. Okay.
Screw you, Sensei.
Oh, well, fuck you too, Finn. Alrighty. So we will say that for right now, Graz is lawful good. That being said, Sammy, what is Graz's actual alignment? You don't have to say anything you don't want to say, though.
Currently, at this exact moment, she is still lawful neutral. However, now that all the pieces are kind of falling together and she has a clearer path, maybe it'll go more towards lawful good. Who knows? But lawful neutral, she's all about like, it's nice to help people, but that's just because we don't need suffering in the world, not because of any sort of like undermining or like underlying goodness of like, oh, everybody needs to live, everything needs to be good. It's just like, why would a person die if they didn't have to die? Like, let's just, it's the laws of nature, bro. Live and let live. Let's go.
Yeah. I could see that. I can definitely see that. Oh boy. Alrighty. Any other thoughts on that? Alrighty. Let's make sure everybody's character sheet is ready to go. So Ulf, you're good with level 6. Roland, you're good with level 6.
I'm ready for importing.
Let me import Thorin. Is
ready.
he good? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me open up Roz. And then boom. Alright, she's good. Alright, I am importing. Make sure to adjust your health after the fact.
Hold on a second. My character sheet reset. Just a sec. Let me.
Yeah. And then Karas, I'm gonna import him. Fucking Sean in chat, he said crimes during war changes a person. They can never be the same again. Alright. That being is that Graz? Are you the World War II bear? Have the war crimes changed you permanently?
You found my secret.
Hey, Valkyries are supposed to be war-torn women, right? So war-torn bear, you get it?
Yeah, and you don't know if they were
Backstory
a
unlocked.
war hero or.
Oh man.
Just need
Goodness.
to get that little image in your head. Ping.
Here's
achievement unlocked.
Here's a hot take
That
on
bear
why
was
Graz is
from my
lawful
country.
neutral.
I want you to know.
He said what?
That bear was in my country's army. I want you to know that.
Oh man.
Bear was a goddamn hero.
So
Is that the one that has the statue at the London Zoo?
maybe.
No, that's Winnie
I
the Pooh.
have.
No.
Mm.
I don't
All
Yeah,
right.
Winnie the Pooh from Winnipeg the Bear.
Here's my
Originally
final hot
from
take.
Canada, but he came to London.
Here's my final hot take. Graz is lawful neutral because she hasn't done shit about zombified Drakal as a Valkyrie where you're supposed to ferry the lost souls that are valiant and should go to Valhalla. Alright, anyways, gather around the table and let me take... No, I'm kidding.
She was just taking it all in.
3 hours.
She's in shock
think-
right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was happening. He was being zombified. They were shooting at each other. Like, it was a lot. She was
She
just trying to
also-
process it.
And she also kind of needed Myra, so she didn't want to make her mad. I'm thinking.
Hey man, she may have needed Myra, but she didn't need that zombified dragon. Anyways, gather around the table and let me tell you all a voting table. To gather around for the tale of these band of misfits. The tale of the corruption within, and that of an everlasting frost. For this, my friends, This be the infamous tale of the Frost Maiden, and the legendary tale of the Seven Souls. Our tale would continue as we found our heroes locked in combat with the mechanical titan known as the Stormbird. Here, our heroes were joined forces with the likes of the Ascent, warriors in their own rights as three forces would collide. With more than close calls, Valkyries would ascend, the dead would rise, and unlikely alliances would be formed, and death became ever apparent. Roland, however, our dragonborn barbarian of the Seven Souls, would deal the final blow, and with that, the Stormbird would finally be defeated, and the day was won. But at what cost? Though the heroes of our story would remain alive and well, one story would conclude. The soul of a grand spirits collective would fall, and Drakal of the Chainbreakers. Among the tale of the Ascent, the heroes would interrogate the individual behind the Stormbird's creation, confronting him about the actions he's taken for his overarching goals. Though he wanted nothing but for everyone to escape this hell, the actions he took were unjustifiable, and he'd be imprisoned and watched over so he could repent for his actions. However, with an astral giant only hours away, it's time for our heroes to say their final goodbyes and figure exactly where their own adventures will take them. In Session 11 of Soulbound, the Seven Souls. Well, that, friends, as we pick back up where we left off, I'm going to switch on over to the next sort of map. I also want to wonder why this is sort of happening. I'm going to try something real quick. Give me one moment. Alright, we're gonna
Wait, Sensei, are we actually splitting up?
yeah, this is your final session together. There's no point of you guys being here anymore. We're not having 4 more sessions of Full House on the mountain.
I thought we were all going in the same direction, though.
No, one of you guys know, like out of game, you guys know you have to go like to the teleporter thing. Out of game, Seven Souls knows they have to go deal with the portal to hell and save Anth. Because it would be, unless they want to just leave Anth behind in hell. That's as right. Far as they're concerned, and just go to the desert to fuck off for a bit. I mean, you know.
Oh, okay, I forgot about the hell thing.
Yeah. So that is a big thing. Okay.
Easy to forget it.
Yeah, just forget that guy. Who needs him?
And the good news, though, is if you get the spell cast Banish on you in hell, you get sent back to the mortal realm, maybe.
Oh, man. Alrighty, so as we return over to here, let's play this, and hopefully this will work out. Okay.
Do I have control over this yet? I do not.
No, I haven't been able to mess with it, and it's only going to be here for an hour.
Where is my Drakal?
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Hold on. One moment, please. Let me go get your other dragon. Let me explain some things, because you guys are about to run into something stupid. Drakal?
We have our, since we left that area, do we actually have our spell slots and stuff now?
No, you have not taken a short rest.
God damn it.
I would have said Myra could have took a short rest, but nah, she wouldn't have been able to, because she's been helping with pretty much everybody else with the scrapping materials and all that, and raising the dead, yada,
I thought
yada,
it was
yada.
from the level up, but I guess
No, not yet. Alright. It's mainly because the area is not safe for you guys to be able to justify a rest yet. But regardless, as you all are returning back to the Chainbreakers arena, or excuse me, the Chainbreakers village and home, you all begin to take this sort of motley crew about and begin to slowly reform. Now, for those of you who were missed to the likes of the Ascent, here's what you all see. Eventually, the likes of Ulf, Thorin, and more all begin to slowly reanimate in full. As this begins to happen, you see as their bodies are sort of in this sort of walking motion, but the last thing you both you all remember was fighting in the arena, being torn to shreds by the Stormbird before you begin to breathe 1 second, and you appear out here. You're not entirely sure whether this is a dream. You're not entirely sure whether this is a hallucination, maybe one of the Stormbird's tricks. But regardless, you see all of your allies here and well. All except Drakal, who seems to be following alongside Myra, but definitely isn't in their right space. They seem to be completely, or their skin is a differing color, and they seem to sort of groan, kind of like a strange, almost undead entity of the sorts. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but you saw with your own eyes that Drakal's head was ripped completely off, but yet here he stands. Regardless, what do you all say, and what do you all do?
That was a fun walk.
I'm gonna give everybody a chance before I start things.
Graz is going to look at all of the people who are magically conscious again, and explain, like, the TLDR of everything that happened yesterday. That the Ascent is going to be taking Atlas because he is a prisoner and needs to be held liable for his crimes. He also has information that could help potentially save all of our stuff, and he is too valuable of an asset to murder. And believe me, everybody tried yesterday, and everyone collectively decided we are not going to murder him.
For now.
For now. He will probably die eventually, but for now he has agreed to share information with us, which will help everybody in Voden. So please don't murder him, anyone in particular.
You
I
will
feel like
notice.
that's very pointed.
You will see this, though. As you begin to explain to everyone that, you know, is magically conscious and awake once more, some things begin to change and shift. You look over and fire begins to slowly reanimate and then disappear again. You look over towards Rokaz, and same sort of thing with Amethyst. You watch as their forms begin to slowly turn into an astral light before they begin to vanish like smoke and dust amongst the, or flying and floating in the wind. With that, you look over as Amethyst is no longer pointing a rifle at Atlas, but the rifle does drop onto the ground. Rokaz begins to looks over and he seems to be gone as well. Also, Roland, you'd probably be behind Atlas because you got the harness or whatever on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say you should be over there. As this sort of happens, Atlas sort of looks at it and is just like, okay, what the fuck was that? Or whatever. And just kind of goes back to doing whatever he's doing. However, we look towards the others, and the only last person who seems to fade out is the likes of our wizard in Navro. As this begins to occur, though, you do notice as the astral dust, it begins to almost collect and begins to flow towards a central portion of the village off to the side. You notice as it's sort of flowing over towards the water over here. And it's just sort of collecting and coalescing. Not entirely sure what that's all about, but it is very, very visible. Choice is yours on whether you want to investigate that or not. But choice is yours on what you all say and do from now.
Actually, oh,
Sorry, I was just gonna quickly say I'm gonna have Jason run over and get the gun.
All right, you got it. He'll...
God knows he's proficient in weaponry.
Yeah, so Jason will walk over, pick up the rifle, and then begin to just sort of holster it.
Spike's gonna
Yeah,
go
he's so
around.
cool.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. You go. Sorry.
Spike's gonna go around and give first aid to anyone that needs it. So here, let's start with Roland. Y'all can keep going. I'll write everything in chat because I think everybody needs some healing.
Me. And wait, is your call at full health since Irvine, or is he still near death?
He's still near death.
I'm.
Well, I'm gonna have to hold
Isn't-
him back then.
Say that again, Spike?
Yeah, Spike would probably not try to give first aid to a corpse.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not entirely sure how to treat a corpse anyways.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't help Myra at all because I already healed her today.
Mm-hmm.
So here.
That's how that ability works. I thought, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's only once per day. Well, once per
person?
long rest. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only caveat.
Damn.
But I can do it as much as I want. So there's
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, and it's even better than it used to be because we're level 6 now. So that's gonna be a d6 plus 10. So this one's for rolling.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, not bad. And how much HP is that going to be?
So that's 16.
16. Nice.
And that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Myra's gonna
Um,
look at Zephyr and be like, Zephyr,
Hey,
you
As Finn just scrambles out of bed.
it was comfy. I'm sorry. Wait,
How fucking dare
This
you?
one's for Ulf.
you have any more of your hand healing magics?
what for?
Myra shows him the shattered arm bone.
No.
Wow. Okay then.
So, if you don't have anything else,
It's time, buddy.
Graz, since you're the one who
Mhm.
has spoken out about this, I'm just gonna walk over to Graz. He's just gonna point at your call. You better give me more reasons than that to not cut that little fucker's head off.
I'm on the same page as you, my friend. I also would like to murder this war criminal who's killed thousands of people in my land and terrorized everybody. in it.
killed anybody. What are you talking about? Except your
The Stormbird. Okay, okay. Grush
And
just
killing a
ignores him.
brother isn't worth it to you to
Yeah.
die?
Given them the call.
this.
Yeah,
Alright,
I want to kill that thing too, but we're gonna wait
is he
for a
not dead?
while. Because he
We
can be useful,
Yes,
apparently.
we had a very long discussion, and she like glares at Atlas as she says this yesterday about how he has a lot of information that could help everyone who is in this fight with us. If we kill him now, we lose out on significant opportunities. Believe you me when I tell you that literally everybody except for one person wanted to make him a splatter on the ground yesterday, and people who are way smarter than me explained why that is not a good idea. That's also why he is going to be traveling with this group, because they all have the ability to make sure that if he steps 1 foot out of line, he's fucking dead. He knows it. He's agreed to help for now, and I have absolute faith that if he puts even the slightest toe out of line, they will take care of him. We need this advantage, and everybody who's in this fight with us needs his knowledge. That's the reason why 5, 6, 7, however many of us were there yesterday, didn't murder him despite very much wanting to do so.
So, Ulf is gonna kind of
Atlas sort of just.
stare at Graz for a second.
Atlas begins to just sort of cower a little bit in the corner.
Ulf's gonna stare at
Helps.
Graz for a minute. He's gonna
If
turn
it
and he's gonna look
helps.
at your call. Go ahead. Sorry. If
It helps, Navro's the one who decided he's important. So, if you want to go against Navro and myself. Go ahead, take a swing.
I want to turn and look at Drakal. First of all, Drakal didn't have a head the last time I saw Drakal.
Yeah, he didn't
And
have
now
a head.
apparently he's shambling around.
Yes.
That was me. I've put him on a type of life support until we find a better way of reviving him.
So you're saying there's a chance to revive him?
Maybe.
I hate to say that, but it's possible. But she did go against the group in doing it on her own. So if you ever do this again, you ask. Okay? Or next time that punch to the face is going to be a lot harder.
No one had a problem when I did it to Jason. Everybody loved Jason, but when I touched your call, it becomes a big deal.
I don't really care. I mean,
As they're having this conversation, Ulf has approached this little Atlas.
He's already cowering in the corner, but yeah, he just begins to look over.
Oh, he's gonna cower a little bit more as I draw my giant longsword out, and I'm just kind of staring at him for a second.
He's not even looking at you. He's just gonna look over at the looming shadow overhead because it's already rolling. There's already you. There's already Zephyr. It's just pure darkness in this area. He's just like.
Zephyr putting his hand on Ulf's forearm.
Jason will point the gun.
Okay.
What is Atlas wearing?
If you hover over his token, you can see his what he's wearing.
So he's got this coat, right?
Yeah.
On top of that, he does have a harness made of rope that Roland is holding, kind of like a
With them
kind of like
toddlers on a
giving
leash.
Atlas on a leash.
So the harness can stay. The jacket that he's currently wearing, you're gonna see Ulf just kind of grab a hold of it and just slice a good chunk of it straight the fuck off. And he's actually gonna wrap it around his eye.
Oh shit!
whoa. Damn.
You see as you begin to do so, he does sort of squeal as like the sword begins to fly. You cut it off. And eventually you begin to wrap the cloth around your eye to cover up the mangled sort of mess of it. It is a gnarly sort of gash, I'll tell you that much. You can actually, you'll have full creative sort of freedom over like what you want it to look like, but I'd imagine that like that side of your face, it's not pretty right now. It's definitely not pretty. We're out of game. It's worse than Vilmos's, I'll tell you that for sure.
Spike probably tried to clean it up a little bit while she was tending to his wounds.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit longer.
It still looks like shit.
That's gonna. Yeah. It's more so you stopped the bleeding, kinda, not really.
Yeah.
We had the time. Sorry, you continue first.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we had the time, I could maybe try and fix that, but who knows?
This can be a reminder of. Well, this will be a reminder if he steps out of line one more time. I don't care who says what. I'll cut off his fucking head just like his brother's.
I said we got him. Leave him be for now.
Yeah, he knows
well-
what the situation is.
So as far as the just now leather wrap that he's got around Ulf's head here, you're gonna see the scar that has gone across just run straight down all the way down of his eye, and for just a little bit of flavor, if the DM will allow it, I want it to glow slightly, just faintly purple.
Not yet. Yet.
I have an idea. I'll send you a DM.
I think I know what you're trying to do, but not yet. But you can send me the DM.
But so as Graz sees him like pull him up by the coat, she goes over and says, "Oh, this is great. Everybody's around to make sure nothing happens." She glares at Atlas and says, "You know the rules. But we need to search this guy. So she searches him for any
Finally,
weapons,
Jesus
anything
Christ.
he has on him. She's
Yeah.
been waiting.
Oh my
Same
god.
here.
Thank goodness. Okay, both of you make investigation checks, Bear Folk. I'm like, bro, this dude can pull out anything at any moment.
I mean, he's smart enough to know that we'll fuck him up if he does.
I know, but still, like, giving him the opportunity to try. Sheesh! Alright, 11 and
And
an
you know-
18.
power moves.
you know, if those hands go into pockets, I have a rope that I can just fucking jank. Like,
Just sling them around. Alright, so here's what we got.
yeah, he's a flail.
So here's what we got. So Amethyst took his Amethyst took the rifle, and I believe he took his first pistol. You would see as he has one final pepper box pistol and a final palm pistol in his inventory. So write that down.
Real quick. You said Amethyst said drop the rifle. I currently have Jason with it.
Yeah, I was just recapping from so I could jog my
Oh,
memory.
okay.
Yeah, but on his
I had to go for a sec, so sorry.
You're good. So he has the palm pistol, the pepper box pistol. Pepper box, if you don't know, it's a 6-shooter revolver. All right, he has the ammunition for both. He has 350 gold pieces on him.
Ooh.
Damn.
This dude's loaded. He's not from here. Oh man.
Where's the sewer king when you need him?
Yeah.
Just a phone call away. Or a
He-
water call away.
He has multiple bits of tools, such as thieves' tools, tinker's tools, what is it? Wood carving tools and blacksmith tools. All of those. He has 50 feet of rope. Well, actually, no, he wouldn't have that on his person. That'd be in the Stormbird, but you would have got it afterwards. And that's all he has for his basic stuff. Oh, and he has a small knife, which is a dagger. Okay.
But what's the unbasic things, Sensei?
Well, guess what? This guy's an artificer, so he has a lot of things. So first off, for his class, well, actually no, that just comes with his tools. So for the things that he would have on his person, you would notice his boots are a little. This is just on his person right now. His boots are a little bit weird and glowing. They definitely seem arcane in nature. He also has a set of sort of metals with the likes of runes carved onto them in Draconic. That seems to be
Draconic.
magical in some way. You're not entirely sure what they do, what they're about. You'd probably have to ask him. He also, yeah, he has a ton of those, like about 6 of them. You'd also notice no, that thing was ripped to shreds by Spike, so he doesn't have that. He also has 2 rocks, 2 small rocks that seem to have other arcane runes on them. You would have to make some Arcana checks to figure out what any of these things do, or just, you could ask him, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so that is all that he has on his person right now.
Graz is
Mind
going to
like-
ask him.
Oh, and I guess
sorry, go ahead.
well, no, all his notes would be in the Stormbird, which you would have got. Well, or just left. In general, they would have been like, you know, unreadable anymore.
Do you mind if I keep the tinker and blacksmith tools? Might be able to get some use out of them.
Yeah, sure. Might as well.
Alright, I will add these into your inventory, Zephyr. Smith's tools. Boop. There you go.
That was
I will say one thing. I really need those tools of mine to actually craft the things that the wizard said. I don't know his name, but I think
keep
refer
a
to
hold
us.
of them and pass them to you
Mhm.
one by one. Forgive me, but I think you're smart enough to realize why we have these precautions.
Oh no, I'm fully aware. I'm actually surprised why did you take him earlier, but that's besides the point. Yeah, one at a time.
We were going to have him make a cart to haul the rest of the Stormbird. Not sure if any of you want part of it. We slight idea is rebuilding it for ourselves later on to help fight the Jeff.
I don't think we need the parts, but actually, Atlas, what ended up happening with the mini Stormbird that we reprogrammed and then you reprogrammed?
It's
Hold on, make sure I got this right. Boom, boom, and then after that.
it's back in my workshop. I was trying to fix it, but I ran out of time.
That's fair. Can you okay, so when we found the Stormbird, it was missing a couple of pieces. Did you put those pieces back together? Like, could you summon it to us at this point?
Oh, no. I never made that functionality. It never was, I mean, it was important, but, I never sort of, how you say, I had other things higher on the agenda. Mainly transportation between the three regions, yes.
That's fair. Go ahead.
Okay,
You,
go for it.
you the one who built the teleporter?
Wait, what? Oh! You mean the, what the fuck is it? The teleporter, the one with the marked ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with about a dozen corpses.
Oh, fuck, no, I didn't touch it. No, I didn't make that. I found it there, and I saw those corpses, and I said, fuck that, I ain't going in there. Besides, the
Where are the
Stormbird can
corpses?
fit in there anyway, so I was like, I'm good. I'm not much of a fighter.
Also, Jason has taken the ammo off him.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Well, we got the big Jeff coming in about 3 to 4 hours, did you say, Spike?
Yeah, about that.
Hey,
We shouldn't stay too long.
So,
Speaking of which, turns towards this thing.
Towards which?
You said there was like all that shit pulling here.
Yeah. Are you actually looking towards
Myers,
it?
take a look at that real quick, because you just remembered.
All right.
Real quick
As-
before we
okay.
hop onto that thread, could I do just one thing with the Gross
Yeah.
is going to ask Atlas if it's possible for him to either remotely reprogram the mini Stormbird to us, or if like what the passwords or whatever are if he changed them from the ones that he had before.
He'll ask. Well, he'll say this.
I mean, yeah, I could, but why do you want it so bad? Can't fit in it.
No, but anything is helpful.
Yeah, but you need a pilot.
I mean, we got it to.
Zappy.
Yes, we put Zappy in it.
That sounds like
No,
a
it-
fucked up idea, but I mean, who am I to talk?
That's fair. I just want to know if we would be able to access it in the future if we wanted to. That's the whole thing she wants to do.
Yeah.
who are
Nice.
you putting in it?
I'm assuming it's back at the workshop, right?
Yeah, it's back at the workshop.
Because like we only got to use it as a distraction, but it was still. It's a good distraction. Let us get out alive.
So like, I was able to program it to, work within range, but it can't just fly around, by itself yet. Like, super, super far.
Yeah, that's cool. We have a sorcerer every once in a while who's here who's really smart who can figure these things out later on. I just wanted to establish that we could do it, so I'm good.
Well, I guess I should probably be honest about that. You may want to be careful about that, though. The reason why is because, like, I kind of, how do I word this? I rigged it up with several layers of security afterwards. After that sort of stunt.
Which is smart, which is why I was asking if you had new passwords or encryption codes or anything you could give us, buddy.
We'll see when we get there, but yeah, I mean, yeah, when we get there.
Okay.
We're all going there?
I don't know where the teleportation thing is. I figured that our group might pass it out of character on the way down the mountain.
Oh wait, actually, wait, retcon all that shit. I need to. There is actually another thing. Retcon that Atlas would have went in there before. He actually would have. Cause I just thought about one thing. Cause that wouldn't have made any sense. Yeah, so he actually would have information regarding the teleporter. My bad. He would have mentioned and said this.
Yeah, I went into the teleporter thing. I was trying to sort of take stuff from it to be able to figure out a way how to reprogram it, wherever the hell it leads, to the likes of the Stormbird, so then I could travel between the teleporters with ease, because I don't have a fucking mark like all of you people. Do you know how hard and difficult it is to get to anywhere without the fucking mark?
You can use marks to go places?
Well, yeah, what the fuck do you think is the point of it? At least the... I mean, probably the Stamos is fine, but that's another point. The teleporter thingy, that's what it's for. Not just anywhere willy-nilly, that we should establish that.
Okay.
It's not like I just clap my hands and then boom, I'm there. You know, wherever I want. That'd be kind of stupid.
That was a Kaizen joke. Anyways.
So, going back a little bit there. Are we all going to the old workshop, wherever that is?
But, yeah, so, wait, question. You've been to the teleporter thing, right?
My group has. Not
We
there.
haven't.
So you got that thing working, right? Like,
You got an orb.
did you get the power?
And he'll like, he can see the large lightning scar going down his chest.
No, not that. I mean the power source, like the crystals.
Myra slowly turns to Zephyr, realizing something.
I'm guessing it's the blue crystals or the ones that laugh or whatever.
Kinda. That's why I needed him.
And he points towards Thorn.
Is it day or night?
It is night.
Oh. Just gonna look at him with disgust.
Well,
Zephyr,
yep.
I think Ingot has the power source.
They'll be back. Don't worry.
Hopefully.
Okay, so here we have the big old orb and a bunch of mana crystals.
No. You can't use a normal mana crystal. That's not how that thing works. No. You need mana from people, well, strong like from him.
And he points to Thorn. And if you guys remember,
But the
everybody in Seven Souls who is at the sort of factory, make an intelligence check. I think that's only Graz and
What?
Roland.
quick question.
Mhm.
What about the Storm of God damn it. The Orb of Seasons.
Shit.
Yeah, you need that too. I couldn't find it and I didn't really fucking care to find it.
We found it.
Well, yeah, you just showed me it. But I mean, hey.
Did we?
if- Yeah.
Who's
Wait.
holding it?
We never saw
Oh,
them.
actually, never mind. I take that back.
No.
Yeah. You just showed the scar or whatever. Gotcha. Never mind. So your intelligence check, 15. So Graz, do you remember when you were looking at these sort of schematics and more? A bunch of Atlas's notes were saying that some things would need a charge of the sorts. A charge from the likes or a heavy sort of condensed magical sort of energy and source. Probably one from similar in nature to the likes of Thorin, a Bijou. As his magic isn't necessarily as basic or, you know, mundane as a simple mana crystal. His is definitely different. So, you
I tell
also remember...
exactly that to the group.
Yeah, you also remember that when you approached and all that stuff, you found the likes of, you know, or you saw Thorin with, you know, not Thorin, but you saw Thorin's arm ripped off at one point. Now, eventually he gained his arms back because of you guys, but his arms were gone.
Wizard without the ability to use his little fingies.
So we need the symbols.
I mean, I'd imagine so. That's what how the corpses there. They had the symbols on the hands and everything. They're in 5 locations. I mean, it checks out with this sort of pattern.
Technically, there were only 5 of the 6 symbols there.
Well, yeah, 5.
Somebody got out alive.
Well, yeah, that's the pattern. 5 people and 6 returns.
So it's saying 6 of us or 5 of us die for 1 person to travel.
I mean, I don't know anything about that, but it seems to be that there's always a 5th and then there's a 6th one always lagging behind.
I don't like the sound of this teleporter.
I still don't like it. I didn't like it at the beginning. Can't we just take a boat or something?
No, you can't take a fucking boat. Unless you want to fight more things than the bigger Jeffling. Nah, you can't take a boat. The bridges are fucked.
Why couldn't you just fly?
Say it again? Hold on, let's go with Thorin. Why couldn't he just what?
Fly.
Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't really need necessarily specifically to, you know, use the teleporter. That's why I stopped really messing with it. But I needed some things from the teleporter to be able to mark locations to find the 2nd and 3rd teleporter, and maybe any 4th or 5th ones.
Yeah.
I'd imagine, well, if there's one teleporter, there has to be multiple. And they lead somewhere.
In the meantime, if we're not taking the teleporter, should we end up fixing the bird? Flying there ourselves if we give it a bit more space? And if it's reset to our control?
Keep in mind, you have 4 hours before the big Jeff gets here. You guys scrap that thing.
I know.
There were real endless. Atlas is like truly a super genius, and you have an entire engineering team. There would be no way you could rebuild the Stormbird in functional position, change it all up to be able to, you know, fit all of you guys who are like very, very big within 4 hours. Even if you started right now.
We're gonna have to do something.
Why not just make a slide down?
Yeah, just run straight
a
into.
little while ago.
Yeah, just run straight into the, you know, Jeff. That's a great idea.
I'm gonna turn you into a sled in a moment here.
Fine. Alright, I'll be quiet now.
Alright. Has it been 10 minutes since I started chanting?
Yeah, by now it has.
Good. Let's do this then. Of course, I have to target one person because I can't target multiple people.
Control Shift or Control T
Control T.
or Shift T. I can't remember.
It's definitely not Control T. I'll tell you that much.
It's to target multiple people. What are you trying to do?
Shift T. Yeah. I spent the last 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Doing this.
Prayer healing, you got it. All right, 14 HP. That should, yeah, it should go through. Actually, no, it didn't heal you guys up. So here's what I'm gonna do. If you guys want to do this manually, so Spike, Ulf, Graz, Roland, Zephyr, and Myra, if you guys want to heal yourselves up by 14 HP.
Basically, everybody that got hurt, or everybody that's still hurt, technically.
Yeah, so you guys do that manually, and you'll be good to go. As Ulf begins
to fix your call.
I did not use it on Drakov because I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
you okay? I didn't know if it was an AoE or if you pick specific people.
No,
Yeah.
I get to pick 6 people.
But as Ulf is beginning to sort of say this prayer to Jormungandr, you watch as the World Serpent's blessing begins to wash over all of you. You see almost these purple spectral serpents begin to writhe around, begins to slowly begin to almost wrap around the likes of or your wounds, begin to slowly close them shut. As this begins to happen, you all feel a little bit better and a little bit, you know, more, how you say, functional. But here you are. Go ahead, Mara.
Quick question. Did I get my scythe back from Amethyst?
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Okay. I hug it real quick. But,
So it's not weird to hug a weapon, but it's weird to watch other people hug their friends. Okay.
Well, it's a Scythian weapon, so.
Sight that talks to you, so, you know.
Yeah, true.
But the... Crap, there was something important. Oh, nothing goes on between the, for what I said about his god and you know where. I'm fine.
Not
Not
yet.
angry.
We'll see. Who knows? Smile.
Yeah, I just had to check.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, but nothing so far, as far as you're aware. Alright.
I'm gonna go look at the swirly thing now.
Alright, before that happens, is anybody else doing anything of the sorts? And all that before we get to here?
Can you move my minions closer to me? Sorry.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, make sure I got this right, because I don't think it was really decided. Right now you guys are at a standstill. You know that the mountain is infested with Jefflings, aka the corruption, and they are all making their way towards you. Now, as far as you are aware, you think it's a hive mind or anything like that, so most likely they're going to be communicating with each other if it's like a hive mind, and probably surrounding the entire mountain. Now, only ways of escape, well, you haven't really decided on ways of escape besides, well, 1, there's the teleporter, but that doesn't seem like a good option, or, 2, being the Stormbird, which can't really fly at the moment, and you definitely wouldn't be able to rebuild it fast enough within 4 hours, as Spike mentioned, to be able to, get out of here. So, you may want to start brainstorming other ways to maybe try to get out of here, or you may have to just buckle down and settle for the teleporter. Choice is yours, but you may want to start figuring that out if you need to form a plan, because you only got 4 hours and time is running out, in-game and out-of-game.
Well then.
And that goes for both parties.
Looking at the Seven Souls party, hey, didn't you have a Horizon Walker with you guys a while ago? He can do portals and stuff that are probably safer than that thing down there.
Out of game was that Anth or Karas?
Karas.
It was Karas.
Karas.
Right? Okay.
Out of character, real quick, we also had one.
Hmm. Is there any way to contact him, ask him to come over?
And you have
The
no
last
idea where
time
he went.
that-
He could be dead, bro.
Yeah, the last time that we saw him was when Myra was bringing Atticus to us in the cave, and the Sewer King was there, and he just walked off the opposite direction of us and disappeared. His trail went cold. No
Sewer
idea
King.
what happened to him.
That's it. I'll just ask the Sewer King to get us over there.
You can try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jog
like
over to
Bravo.
the water.
Slight problem.
Alright, well, hold on, whoa there. Hold on. I get you excited, but back it up real quick. Because I'm going to explain some things to you. So, Spike, as you look over towards mine, you rush over towards the legs of the water. Oh, God.
I'm just gonna stop her right about here. real
I was
quick.
gonna say everybody just starts running.
Alright, you
Like
stop
backing
her.
up.
Spike, you can.
My fr-
You are way far stronger than Myra. You can keep going if you really want to.
I will.
Okay.
I
Just
hope
rush.
she noticed the giant swirling mass first, as I'm trying to stop her.
Oh,
You do.
yeah. Is there any water like between the swirling mass and the shore, or like it's really covering all the water?
Is there water? No. There's just mainly ice. You have to just break it pretty much. And then get to that sort of thing. But
But what I mean is
Oh, go ahead.
like, will I crash into the swirling mass of astral before
I
I
see what you're
get
saying.
to the ice?
No, but you're only several feet away from it. Like, you could do one simple jump and you're there.
Okay.
Why is there a swirling massive astral?
No one knows, and that's what Myra was going to figure out.
Yeah, I wanted to do an Arcana check before Spike just ran in.
Okay, well, we can retcon that, like, you had time to do whatever while we were talking and all that, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I mean, she'd probably be doing it way beforehand anyway, so. Yeah.
You want me to roll it?
No need. This is what you see. Well, actually, no, there is a need. Make an Arcana check. Cause
Good, it's -1, boys. We got this.
Alright, let's see. 6. Oh
I'm gonna
boy.
use some knowledge from a past life.
You got it. Roll a d6.
Where's Navro when we need him?
Yeah.
An 8! Yeah!
Alright. So then 8.
God damn it.
Here's what we
If it's-
got.
Okay.
Oh
Starting to
boy.
think
I'm
Myra's new to
change.
magic.
I'm gonna change this music. Oh god. 1 second, and I need this. Okay. Here's what happens. Myra, as you're sort of looking towards this strange sort of mass collective of astral light beginning to form, astral light that was taken from your fellow companions and allies and more, it seems to be that the sort of dust that is forming, it seems to take on now a humanoid shape. Large in nature, but not alone. You see as the shape begins to form into 3 separate figures before it begins to materialize into 3 large humanoids, all hooded, all masked, and all ever shifting in form and nature. As you see these 3 individuals, it's time for their grand reveal. But the first one, you look over and they seem to be wearing, or again, all of them are wearing cloaks and hoods, but this one seems to be having bits of feathers sort of adorned on their person. A skull that begins to bind the likes of the hood together. It's metal materials, but also more of an aesthetic of a shaman, if you will. As you see this one begin to appear.
Oh.
You look over, and another individual who seems to be of more sort of Ishtaran design in nature. Though they're hooded, they wield a blade at their side, ready for any sort of conflict if it ever were to occur. They don't wield it or anything like that. It's just off on their side in person. But they seem to also have multiple sort of hand wraps and foot wraps, as you see this individual over here. The final individual, you look over to the side, and they seem to wield the likes of a staff and begin to channel arcane energy, but they wear sort of robes and sort of a lighter sort of attire. Fits for a more hotter setting rather than the weather here, as you see this individual. You look over at these three red hooded individuals wielding these masks and more, and as they begin to slowly form, we'll see as they begin to look around at the area. Not able to see their expression, but begin to gauge their surroundings, and then eventually focus on to you all. Looking towards Spike and Myra first, and then looking towards everyone from afar. At this point, you'll see as they will begin to speak. But before they do so, what are you all saying, and what the hell are you all doing as you just witness these three individuals?
Oh, the comeuppance of insulting gods is attacking.
Okay, someone get to them before Myra does. Jeez.
Yeah. Cross is going to make sure that Atlas is all, like, bound up again and that Roland's got a firm hold on his leash. And then
Zeph
go over.
will pull out his anchor, just warily.
Interesting.
Who the fuck are you?
Like...
Better question, what the fuck are you?
There it is. That should have been a bingo.
Something stronger than us.
Oh man. As you begin
She'll
to
be
all...
on-
Hold on, one at a
Is there
time.
anything written on them?
Written...
Like runes or anything?
Runes? No. Written on them? I don't believe so. I wouldn't believe so. Sadly. Yeah, I don't think they would have anything. But as you all begin to bombard them with questions, you'll see as they all begin to simultaneously raise their hands, like sort of in a, hold on just a moment, sort of motion. They seem to do it within a sort of aloof nature, slow, but not necessarily fast, aggressive, or tense. They seem to be, for the most part, calm, as they begin to say this. All in... Hold on, do they do this? No. The one in the middle begins to speak first. Hello. We are the Soul Keepers Sect. You may know one of our other individuals, one that you all refer to as the Keeper. Do you not know them, or do you know them well?
Know them well.
Hey.
Good. We, well, to put things as quickly as possible, with the actions of recent past, some things have disrupted the continuity of Aurora. With the exile of Cause from the Soul Keepers Sect, individuals of higher morality must take their place to maintain balance, to maintain continuity. This individual that I refer to in Cause, you refer to in as the Keeper. Now, we are those individuals to maintain said balance for inactive souls. They will, or these said souls will be brought to undisclosed locations, and here they will be kept safe, similar to their time with the Keeper. For full transparency, they will be put in a pocket dimension, next to the plane of dreams themselves. Here they may train and enjoy themselves, or wallow in misery. The choice is theirs. That being said, does anybody respond?
Oh, you're definitely friendlier than the keeper. A lot more straightforward than his shenanigans.
At least you talk.
Hey. What's your deal
Does
now?
not.
What's all of your deals?
Oh, no. We can't talk to normal people, but at this point, you all are powerful enough to be able to hear us speak without, keeling over and dying. That's mainly all. Any sort of normal person, they can't really hear us right now. Or they wouldn't be able to understand us. You've seen the marks and how they've manifested, right?
Zephyr looks to his palm.
Well, we know of them, but not really much of what they do. Except maybe talk to each other.
I see. These are the markings of the soulbound. Ones who wield souls bound to this realm. We specifically track you through these means to see whether your soul is active or not. Though some have manifested, though they may not be here or all be here, one of them, or several of them who's manifested, is in the presence of us here. Regardless, if you were not to wield these marks, as Keeper Camino mentioned, you would not be able to understand. Go ahead, Spike, or whoever was speaking. I guess I'll have someone else then.
So, you're saying, when he says manifested, does he mean like how they always were, or if they evolved?
You're smart enough to know that he means when they've sort of evolved, similar to the likes of Ingot being the main one, and Myers being the second. And
Sorry, I
also
had to sleep for a
Spike's
second.
happening a little bit briefly.
And Zephyr looking to his palm, his hasn't.
No. As of right now, not yet.
So, I don't think anyone knows that Myra's has manifested, so I'll leave it in your hand limit.
Nah, you've seen
Wait.
it before. You literally saw it in the arena with Liga.
Yeah. I don't think they know what it
manifested.
did at the time, but
Oh. Sorry, I don't mean to be speaking for your group, Gloz. Enough. So,
sorry.
your meaning manifested like it did with Ingot and Myra, I think.
That would be correct. But I will say one thing. I'm sure that you have new questions for this new sort of arrangement for the time being. Before, let me at least address one of them for free. Essentially, the Soul Keeper sect, they will be divided amongst differing regions of this realm that you refer to as Vodin. We have been stationed here and here specifically. We will not roam to the other realms such as Tahiri, or even the likes of Zenobia. We have no interest in that. We leave it to the other Soul Keepers. However, myself, you can refer to me as Keeper Cass. I will be looking over the individuals of the Taiga. This individual over here to my left, Keeper Camino, will be responsible for the ones in the Forbidden Expanse. And to my right, Keeper Raya will be watching over the individuals of Jaded Dragon Valley. Now, with that out of the way, with introductions, we know who you are, so it is no need for that. But you may ask us any, or 2 questions maximum if you wish. But be warned, our time is pressing, and we must leave soon. We'll give you 5 minutes to do so to form whatever you need, but be warned, we track time through the souls rather than the spirits connected to them. And to translate that, you guys have 5 minutes to figure out 2 questions you want to ask them. They will choose whether they want to answer it for your safety or not, but 5 minutes to figure out what you want to ask them, if anything. Again, they may know the answer, they may not know, and they may choose the answer, and they may choose not to. But you get a maximum of 2 questions, and you got 5 minutes to decide on what you want to know, if anything.
You're muted, by the way, Graz, just in case. And hopefully this doesn't count as one, but I'm guessing they're dangerous if we ask too intricate. Or what happened to one of our own, basically.
They will nod, and that it does not count as the first question, but timer has started now for 5 minutes. You guys can discuss what you would want to ask in character, or out of character, your choice.
Probably ask him what the hell is the safest way to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. I
I'm
was going to say they
guessing-
might know specifics about the transporter if it involves the markings, maybe?
Makes sense, yeah.
And keep in mind, I will say this, pause timer. They are not all-knowing beings. They know what they know, and if they happen to know stuff, they happen to know it. They are not God.
Oh, if they're not all-knowing. Okay.
They are not all-knowing. So if you want to
ask them about what the markings are or what they mean.
Well, we
that
figured
might-
that out. Each one,
Yeah.
each one's a draconic sage, and
We could also ask where Fatalia is, seeing as one of them is Keeper of the Forbidden Expanse.
true,
actually a
but
pretty
they are
good
not
idea.
all-knowing though, so they may not even know.
They're not all knowing, but they are tied to souls, which might be Fatalia as well.
Do gods have souls?
Also, the fact that they're keepers, the fact that they can practically warp everywhere, and they know of Tahirian everywhere, they might know. We
Maybe
could
they
also
can just
ask
warp
what
us.
happened to Fatalia.
I mean, I would definitely like to know that, but I also we would definitely need to ask at least one question about how the fuck we get out of here, because it doesn't help us if we know where Vitalia is if we all die in 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we need to ask, what is the safest way for both our parties to leave here,
Mm-hmm.
even if that means 2 separate ways to leave?
Yeah.
And then one extra question.
How y'all do it?
We could ask what the deal with the cause is, the main cause, sorry. Our normal keeper.
Kind of curious if I've been making deals with these guys though.
Maybe. We could also ask how many of keepers are there, because it goes back to that thing of 5 are the calls of Voden with 1 missing. We know of 4 of them. There might be an extra 5, and we know that Cause was exiled.
There's a lot of good questions we can ask.
Yeah.
We also have to be careful because I don't think it's going to be a astral damage. There's going to be astral damage, highest charisma saving throw or whatever.
And there's permadeath if you ask who the keeper is.
Yep.
2 minutes left to
So-
decide your question.
So we got the first one, which was to get the hell out. How?
I think, like, personally, I think Vitalia has a lot of answers, so maybe just asking where she is or where to go for her might be a good idea. Just
Well, we're
set
gonna
her
have to be more specific than that because they're probably just gonna do a bullshit thing and say, "Oh, the Forbidden Expanse."
Yeah.
Yeah, where in the Forbidden Expanse is Vitalia?
Mm. Or we could ask how to improve our symbols so that we can become stronger with them, because I think there is a lot of power inside of
That
them.
yeah, I'd be down with
It also
that.
may just be your
Yeah.
bias because you haven't activated yours yet.
That's because none of my characters have died, I think.
I don't think I've had a character die either.
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah, we could ask that, like, how
Somebody better
to...
ask the questions. You're pretty much out of time.
50
Somebody's
seconds
Yeah,
gonna
who's
left.
make
got a high
decisions.
saving throw? I got a pretty high
Can
one
we,
at the
Sensei,
time.
can we ask them for items or anything?
I mean, if that's what you want it to be your question, sure.
Is it a question or can we actually like ask them for something?
They
Because if
said
we
you
can ask
have
for a GPS to Vitalia,
I mean, they said you have 2 questions, my friend.
So do
Then-
we ask where Vitalia is or how to make our mark stronger? Seems
I vote for marks. That's something that
Hmm.
we can all use and could be like really powerful for everyone.
Yeah, it also might avoid unnecessary deaths and astral damage.
because they did say that if it's too much, they're not gonna let us ask it.
Hmm. Is our 2 answers?
Marks?
we don't have Navro
10 seconds left.
Chronal Shift.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the 2.
Yep. How to
Oh,
leave
you okay?
safely and
And
And if
alright,
we had Navro,
with
we
that,
could have
pick
Chronal Shift after we got our answer.
a person to who is going to ask the questions.
I got a +9 to saving throws. And full
I
health.
got plus 11 if you really want me to do it.
Ulf can. Wait,
Alright.
Ulf, stand within 10 feet of me.
I
doesn't
am
stack.
standing within 10 feet of you.
It doesn't stack.
Oh, does it not?
That's-
Like with
I
2
have
paladins?
No. Good
Nah,
lord, no.
Oh, bullshit.
yeah, I have a
Elf is
plus
willing to
25 to
sacrifice
my
himself.
saving throw.
So I'm asking the two questions.
Alrighty.
You just let me know if you want me to roll a saving throw or not, but I'll take the damage if I have to.
That being said, as you begin
I
to
can't
walk up
otherwise.
and say this, you'll see as Keeper Camino will begin to speak and say this. I appreciate their caution. Maybe they're learning a little bit of things since their time in here. That's good. But you, the one they refer to as Ulf, come forth and speak your questions.
I'll try to word this correctly.
I cast Bless on him, by the way.
What is the safest way out of here before the corruption shows?
Make your high saving throw. And it's not because what you question you asked, it's because you said corruption. Oh, man.
Very well. Fine with
Maybe
me.
it wasn't a good idea to ask him after all.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Ah, shit. God
Oh.
damn it. I rolled it in the wrong damn thing.
I believe. I'll give you this one. I believe you, buddy. Alright, so dirty 20. That will succeed. You will take damage, though.
Fine.
You are blessed, by the way, so you get an extra D4.
DC's only always 20. You're good. So 16 points of astral damage. Oh, no need to roll or choose a memory. You'll see as Keeper Raya will begin to look over and then begin to slowly sort of unsheath their blade and then begin to almost resheath it, only moving it several inches. And you see and you feel as if something is getting ready to be taken and siphoned from you before it's slowly restored by Keeper Raya.
Told you, Earl's an idiot.
Raya will begin to speak and say, "You might have misjudged them. They still make mistakes. Anywho, you asked what is the
I haven't
safest.
been here long.
That is fine. Regardless, you asked what is the safest route. Well, the safest route would, the most efficient route, rather, would be to try and use the teleporter for the soulbound recent past, and to make sure not to be killed by a Yeti in the process. That would probably be the most efficient. For those willing to go to, Camino's land. For you and the Seven Souls, your best bet is most likely to go to using the Sewer King, in all honesty. But you'd probably want to do that now, as far as I am aware, the individual does not take kindly to transporting individuals inside of them, and they can only do so many at one time. And now, for your second question.
If Woody wanted to upgrade these symbols, as he's going to show both of his hands, and he's going to kind of go back around and gesture towards everybody's symbols, so that the question is very clear. He's not just talking about his own.
Mm-hmm.
If we wanted to upgrade these symbols, how could we do so?
I will take this one. That is a dangerous question, so I will only answer and say things that you can handle. The symbols embody aspects of the first and most powerful. However, if said individual embodies the aspects themselves, that is one way to manifest them. If others were to, find either ancient artifacts regarding the Draconic Sages, such as blades or anything of the sorts, that would also help. And there's also final or other means and ways, such as reading ancient powers and prophecies of them, meeting with the sages themselves. Whether you'd want to speak to Deimos in the sea, or meet Azuriha, and the likes of the island of Bayani. These are only examples and choices for you to make, and you alone to make, amongst yourselves.
What was the second dragon sage's name, by the way?
One second. Voice mod is breaking.
Oh.
What the hell?
Damn gods and their excuses.
Also, guys, what was the way to escape for Forbidden Expanse? I forgot about.
The teleporter.
Teleporter? Okay.
For us, anyway.
Oh, we have to avoid Yetis, but didn't we kill them all?
Well,
killed
we're assuming.
There might be more.
What the
Did anyone else catch the second name he mentioned for the Draconic Sages? There were Deimos of the Sea and something of...
Azuriha of the island of Bayani. I'm probably misspelling this, but
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of.
We need to
Oh.
put these in notes afterwards.
Huh.
oh, Cat?
We know that place. It's where the big the tournament is
Oh,
gonna be happening.
Oh,
Oh!
Might be in trouble.
And who's Deimos of the Sea? Is that the one that Forbidden Expanse saw? Or is that someone else?
Davis of the Sea is the one you saw when you got your ship blown to bits.
Yeah, no, I just remember Secrets in the Sands came across a water elemental or something of high
Water
standing.
elemental, yeah.
That was
Ah,
Queen
okay.
Straftara.
All right, there we go. Hello.
Okay, Oh, hello.
Okay, yeah, voice
I'm in
mod broke for some
trouble.
reason. I tried to I was on their voice mod and then I tried to switch to clean where it just didn't have an augmenter, and it was just like, nah, exception occurred. We can't do that. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, man, that was weird. But yeah. So then, Sammy got that right. It is Azuriha, and the way to spell it is, I will just have them say it in chat. Azuriha. Boop. Simple as that. And yes, you are correct, Kat. You have heard that name, the island of Biani, before. That is where exactly the tournament is taking place. So, you also remember that Agni in that message mentioned that there is a grand power that is going to be bestowed, and if another force was to get it, that could be very, very bad. Said power could be, with all of your intelligence combined, you could figure this out. Said power could be the blessing of one of the Draconic Sages, and if someone, you know, was to get a blessing of the Draconic Sage, that would be probably a very, very bad thing. Specifically, Seven Souls, you know of that because you've met Captain Draxel, who has a mark. And you've already seen what they can do when their mark manifests. Now imagine that, but give it to a person who wants to take over and deal with all of Odin, who wants to destroy the Taiga, the Forbidden Expanse, and also, you know, Jaded Dragon Valley. And that is why now it's all clicking together on why Valley of Dreams is asking you to participate. So you can
Don't
use
give
all
it
that
to
information.
Agni. Okay.
Yeah, don't give it to Agni.
Did you also say that you could receive boons from the Draconic Sages or something?
Yep, I did.
Or meeting with them?
Yeah, by meeting with them.
Okay.
I'm in trouble, guys.
So, with that, as you begin to answer or ask your 3 questions, you will see as the Keepers or the Keepers sect will begin to slowly start coalescing in more and more of the astral sort of lighting. And as they do, you'll watch as their forms begin to vanish and disappear. Till the next time.
They
Alright.
couldn't just take us to the Forbidden Expanse, could they? Cheapskates.
Right?
I have learned from previous experiences, do not insult higher beings.
I was mostly joking around. The info was actually pretty good.
Because now I have to go meet with Dindar, and the last thing I said to him was an insult. So,
Weird how actions
Well-
have consequences, isn't it, Myra?
Dug your grave on
yes,
that
it's
one.
quite new to me.
Yeah, that's why it's
Usually there's
sometimes
no one
good
to
to
leave.
not be an utter bitch.
Well, usually no one's left alive for me to interact with. All this is new.
Okay, so we heard them. Best course of action for us is the transporter. For you, it's Stewart King.
Yeah.
Probably not good to waste any more time.
Well, then I believe this is goodbye, friend. As he'll just give you the elbow, right? He's like, nah, I'm keeping these symbols. These symbols are mine here.
He's going to just pull you into a hug. Hey, thanks for saving us back there. Hope you
Guess we're
found a
doing this
new
now.
eye. Pardon? I couldn't hear you. You were talking into my.
I'm not even fighting the hug. I'm just like, I guess we're doing this now.
What's that, by the way? Oh, fucking hell, it's like a dog of Kuranos. He's going bend down and look at Zappy.
Oh.
What is it saying in beast speech?
Beast speech.
You've seen.
Oh yeah, you actually
gonna
can
say, you've
understand
seen-
beast.
You've seen Zappy. We use
I
Zappy for
forgot about
the
him.
inspirational speech.
Yeah, you
The
forgot.
entire time
You
Myra
forgot
can
about-
understand
Oh yeah,
Zappy.
Ulf doesn't know about that though. Ulf doesn't know what you or sacrificed. Oh man, but Myra, what you hear is, hey, those people were cool. Yeah. I wonder if, I wonder if they like lightning. I wonder if they like thunder.
Sure they do, Zappy. I'm sure they do.
Saying
Saying this in exactly the same language as saying it, mimicking the exact noises he's making. Not even in normal English.
Yeah, so you're basically just barking at Zappy. Oh my, we have to go through this conversation. Oh my gosh, you can understand me? That's so cool. How can you understand me? How? And you see he's just like jumping up and down in excitement and just starts circling and teleporting around you.
I could always have understood you.
But why'd you not say anything? Were you trying to keep it a surprise? You're trying to keep it as a surprise. Yeah, you were. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I was definitely totally didn't forget.
Oh my gosh, you're so cool,
Ulf
Myra.
is by far
Wow.
like the most jealous person right now. Like you have no idea. You just get this look like, but.
You can't
Well, I
understand
guess
him.
it
He
makes
doesn't
sense
speak
for
it.
the-
He doesn't speak common. He's speaking bark.
No, I'm just saying, like, the fact that somebody can speak to Zappy and he can, he's just like, this fucking sucks. Like, fuck you.
Well,
guys.
they
Do you have
don't-
anything you want to say to the others?
What was it? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I remember now. It was hey, tell Ulf he's a cool guy. Yeah. And also Zephyr, and also Spike, and also and then also Jason, and then also, and he just keeps listing off everybody.
Seeing this excited puppy, Spike's gonna take one of the bones off of her outfit and crouch down a little and, hey, you're a good boy. Thanks for
Eyes
the
go
help
wide.
in the fight. Here you go, buddy.
Ulf.
And she'll like throw it up in the air like over him so he can jump to it.
He's
you guys
gonna
know this one.
He's gonna immediately just jump up and just start barking and grab it out of the air. He sort of teleports to do so and just starts gnarling on it, and then just completely forgets whatever he was talking about or doing.
Wait, is this little one yours? I'm gonna look at Graz and Ulf's group.
I would say yes.
Oh fuck, I would have adopted it straight away. It's adorable.
He's a
Oh.
very good boy.
Zappy says you're a cool guy. Zappy also says he likes Gruz.
Meyer.
Can you tell Zappy that he's so great and so powerful, but the next time that we're in battle together, he can help by not attacking us. He can attack only the other people.
He attack you often.
Ulf's just gonna like hold his eye cover, right? Like as you say that, Ulf's just gonna hold his eye cover and be like,
Oh, I didn't mean to. I just want to sort of use my lightning. I want to be a little bit helpful because I keep trying to use my little lightning blast, but it keeps not working because I'm not really trained or anything like that. So I just need a little bit of practice. Yeah. But oh my gosh, Myra, you remember when I got that cool little kill on the awesome epic giant over thing, and it died and went pow and kaboom and all that sort of stuff. It just keeps rambling and going.
Yeah, at this point, Myra's just nodding and ignoring him.
so Myra,
but
you can try to make a dex saving throw or something to that effect, but right now, like, Ulf is straight up going in for this hug.
For who?
He just grabs a hold of you to be like, ugh, yeah.
For Myra or who?
For Myra.
Oh, God. This is a grapple check, Myra.
I
are you
need my
resisting?
spell slot so bad.
Alright, Ulf, make an athletics check. Myra, make an acrobatics check or athletics check if you're trying to resist.
Athletics, I've got a 4. What was the other thing? Acrobatics? I
Yeah.
gotta do an athletics. What did he get?
13.
I have a chance!
You got a chance.
7.
No.
I don't think even with
No.
the knowledge of a past life I could win.
You
I think
could,
we could
but
tie
you
with
gotta
him.
roll, you could roll a 6 and it would turn to a reroll. It's up to you.
I have to. Please, 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 please.
Ooh.
Nope. Come here, big boy. You get that hug, and you just get the little whisper. You're gonna teach me that language. It's just the last thing that we do.
Don't understand all. I don't just understand Zappy. I understand all animals.
I only need that one language. And he will release you. He will release you.
Also,
He's not gonna
after
hold you,
Myra's
but-
bones are uncrunching and she regains her normal form, Myra looks at Graz and says, "That was an accident," he says. "You gotta train him."
We would love to train him, but it's really hard to do when we don't speak the language. So
Not hard at all. As Ulf will hold that sword up again and just wait for Zappy's lightning.
As soon as he looks over, well, he's kind of distracted. He's gnarling on a bone because of Spike. They gotta like call him or something, or get his attention any way, shape, or form.
Just I can't whistle because it'll it'll cut out on the mic. But you get the little whistle action, just like hey.
Okay, easy enough. He'll look
Sensei.
over and then he'll immediately just sort of zap it with electricity.
Sensei,
Go ahead.
I know I don't have any spell slots, but can I summon Baxter to play with him?
Baxter.
Aw.
If you could use
One
a
of my
mana, if you could use a
familiars.
mana crystal, then yeah, you got it. For sure.
I do have a mana crystal. I completely forgot that I did.
You
Damn
may
it! I
wa-
should have used it on Ulf.
You
Too
may,
late.
you may want to back up a little bit though. Zephyr
Myers-
fucking runs.
New portal.
Yeah, Myra will summon, and I have to name the new one because it is
Hold on. Before you do shit, you better roll that D1000 first.
Oh, it's a D1000. I thought I
Wait.
just absorbed the mana.
I say this with love because you know that I love Zappy with all of my heart, but like, are we really gonna do some wild magic right now when we need to do other important
Myra.
things?
It's Myra.
Or
Okay.
very safely.
Okay, this is fine. This is
Besides, she treats all of her summons like they're
It's
actual.
all about
like,
memes
things.
before dreams.
Yeah, shouldn't
Oh
we
wait,
be
how do
keeping
mana?
the
I've never
crystals for,
used
like,
the mana
getting out?
crystal. How do they work? To
You
regain
just-
spell slots with.
So basically for you, so hold on, you're a warlock. I gotta figure. So for right now, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna say whatever mana crystal you have, it'll work for your spell slots. I think for the future though, you'll have to use like mana crystals that can actually give you 3rd level spell slots or whichever highest level you cast at, because
I
warlocks are weird.
think I've got the explanation of how this works. Myra pulls out the crystal, changing her head into that of her deer wolf thing, and then she eats the crystal, crunching it.
Okay, as you do so, roll a D1000 for me.
148.
148. You got it, friend.
Polymorphs Myra into a sheep.
What?
Ends up
Why?
fireballing Zappy.
Not another portal.
Why?
be helpful. Then a portal would be great.
So yeah. I guess.
How do we want to do this? How do we
What
want to do
happened?
this?
Did it
Roll
do-
another D1000. Let me. I want to compare results.
Okay. Can I get an idea though of how bad the situation was?
It's not bad. It's dumb. It's very dumb.
46. I'm a low roller today, pal.
46. Okay, this one's just way easier. All right, we're just gonna do this one. That one's just
What
dumb.
was the other one?
I will tell you what it is. I will tell you. So what actually happens is this. Are you injured?
I am injured by 12 points.
12 points. So as you begin to eat and consume the crystal, you see as all of your wounds amongst your person are completely nullified and you are back to full HP. So there you go. What would have happened is this, and I just couldn't justify it at this moment in time, and it just was, it's permanent, and I'm good. I am so good. Basically, it's Scribe. A scribe appears and wants to do the story of your life. The problem is you don't know your life. And he's very hard to get rid of, and he won't take no for an answer. He's also immune to death.
We need an NPC.
Would have been perfect.
We
Oh,
need
another
an
minion.
NPC.
Oh man.
Wait, Sensei, I know who.
Who?
Do you know the scribe?
Justify it. And I will do it.
Sensei,
Mhm.
you remember this one scribe? Let me find their image. Seth played them in one of the Soulbound games.
Talking about.
That
is only played
he
Ingot.
He was a gnome of some sort.
No, dear God, no. I'm not. No, fuck no.
No. Okay. I heard gnome. No.
I know what you're talking about. God, no, I'm not incorporating him into my game.
Look at him. Look at him.
You
He is
had
a
No, I'm
one.
scribe.
good with the full heal.
You had one chance to be able to convince me. You failed. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. And I was actually
I
considering
will
it too.
summon. I will summon 4 my new familiar too. I gotta find a name for them. Fuck, where are their names?
Clancy?
I have the
Okay,
list
you
if
know what?
want.
I'll go with Clancy. I summoned 4 of those
I'm Clancy.
horrifying looking dogs of my own.
All right. As you begin to do so, ooh, wait, hold on. What's this? I'm just gonna use this stat block because why not? For now. You will see as these or multiple of the dogs and more begin to start forming, and as they do, you look over at Zappy, and at first, he's just like, oh my Karanos friends, and he just immediately starts going around and just starts looking over towards one another, and then just starts looking over towards him, sniffing around, and then immediately just zapping to the next one, sniffing around, all that sort of stuff, and just trying to chase after each and every one of them. He's having the time of his life. I don't know what the other
just let
dogs are
him play.
doing. All right, cool. So you'll
They're,
see.
they're dogs at heart, so.
Yeah, all right. The dogs are gonna just start chasing each other around the entire village. Okay, they're gonna do their thing.
I'd say just a quick counter argument. This is my actual serious suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Max's Aurora man. I feel like it would be so funny because it's just that kind of like slight sassy voice, just and.
I'll tell you what. If you ask Max and he is okay with it, next session he'll make an appearance.
Oh, yes.
I'll give you a shot. If Max is okay with it and he tells me how he sounds, then I will consider it.
Oh my god, you actually kept a list, Cat, of everything.
Of course I fucking did. What
course
else do
you
you
did.
expect from me?
That's our little
Oh,
master
you
cat.
better add Clancy on there.
Clancy? Alright.
Oh man. All right. So with that said, you're sort of playing around and all that stuff. Ulf, you were talking about going into final goodbyes, correct? Or am I wrong?
Yep, that's basically all I was doing. I did it for Zafir, and I definitely 100% did it with Myra, because if it's one of the last things that happens, he's gonna figure out how to be able to talk to Zappy now. That's a thing, and Ulf knows that's a thing now. So that's 100% a thing.
All right. So here's what we
Return
got.
goals.
Let's chalk it up to this. Everybody, if you have any other individuals that you want to say your final goodbyes to, you know, while they're here, then you may do so. Grab them, conversation with them. Whether you need to have any questions for Atlas or whatever, do it now. And then afterwards, the plan is now. Keep in mind, there's one sort of thing that you guys will figure out probably later, or until someone brings it up and thinks about it. But as far as I'm concerned, the Ascent is going to, or who's taking the? Yeah, I guess this is a better question. Who's taking the Stormbird parts? Is it the Ascent or is it Seven Souls?
I think the only ones who can actually do that, because we have Ingot who can carry their cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't most of the parts that we took from Bird in Navro's bag?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mostly
okay.
Never anyway.
Gotcha. But what about the basic bird itself? Because you scrapped all the other parts, but the full frame of the bird, who's carrying or who's taking that? The Ascent or Seven Souls?
The Ascent.
Okay,
That way they could reassemble it in the future if they
He's
wanted.
just walking away with everything.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you guys what you all get in a bit. But so the Ascent's taking that. You guys are going to the teleporter. Also, you'll probably need you may need to have Seven Souls go with you because you don't have a mana crystal besides Thorn, who's a walking mana crystal. And you're gonna have to convince him because no one's mentioned it about it. So that'll be a thing. And then afterwards, after the Ascent does all that sort of stuff, Seven Souls is going to, get ready to start contacting the Sewer King and get ready to head out. Does everything sound good, or am I missing anything?
Should Spike be calling up the Sewer King, or
Yes, please.
She doesn't have to, but she can.
Nobody in our group is like bound to him that I'm aware of, so Graz would have asked Spike to do it anyway.
I mean, kind of.
Oh,
Oh.
the things you learn.
I mean, Ron did get a discount on his weapon because he
that's
did
right,
make
yeah.
a deal.
oh yeah.
No.
So
By the
either.
way-
That being
by the
said,
way,
so you
Max
guys
said
are.
allowed.
Hmm?
Max
Excellent.
said yes.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That'll be fun. You get one person, one group gets their Auroramon, you guys get yours. But besides that, so you guys will be contacting the Sewer King most likely in the teleporter room because there's already water there, and Spike has already contacted him before in that room. So,
Yeah.
if that's the plan, let's get this started. Anybody want to go first in saying their goodbyes?
Real quick before we finish that part, are we all going to go on our separate things and then meet up for the tournament or not?
Oh yeah, you also need to discuss that as well. And what you're gonna do.
It sounds like the best way to be able to power up our. I mean, kind of holds up his symbols is to definitely go to this tournament. So I believe that we should definitely go at the very least. He's gonna kind of turn and look over at Saphir as well, because
Yeah,
Saphir's definitely the leader of the Ascent in Allsmine. Brothers for life.
I will say there's a turtle there that I have a lot of history with. Let's just say he burned down my entire village and killed my whole family, so definitely need to go there for one reason or another.
Well, it's really big things that we're dealing with, and you probably need him for at least a little bit. But after we're
Yeah.
done the tournament, that's a different story.
Let's say I'll give it a
Unless we
go.
need him to save the world, in which case we need to save everything, and then you can murder that asshole.
I'll see about it.
Accidents
I
happen.
will try. We'll see when we get there how he is.
Take his arms.
That's a bit more violent than normal. Are you okay?
Yes. I'm just fine.
You need a hug?
No.
You love my hugs.
Not now.
Well, I miss you anyway, boy. It's nice having you around. Seeing you once again.
Good to see you again.
Zephyr really wants to hug me. It's not loud. I think it's just like standing there awkwardly. It's like, I can't do my goodbye.
He's just looking at Zephyr, that's it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. And Spike is gonna go over to Zephyr and give him a hug.
Why is Graz all the way up there? Did something happen?
Well, she was hiding when you were doing the wild magic. She has bad memories with that.
Oh.
Now she's back.
I was going to cook us all a meal for winning that fight back there, but given time restraints, we'll do it at the tournament. All right?
We'll feast after winning the tournament.
Yes.
That too.
Yeah.
I'll prepare some ale for it as well, because party will maybe forget.
Since Ulf doesn't actually know what happened to the Stormbird and doesn't know where any of these parts are or anything, he's gonna lean in. That metal that flew. He's gonna kind of look at his sword. He's gonna kind of look over and look at the wooden shield he's got. Is there any of that scrap still laying around that I can maybe steal?
Zephyr will go over to the scavengers and he'll chuck everyone enough metal that they like for crafting materials and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
It's shared bounty. It's
I'd
only fair.
assume so.
I don't know if I'll be able to work with this, but I'm sure I'll find out soon. Thank you.
No problem. Well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hope none of you fuckers die. Don't do anything more stupid, and don't say Jeff's real name again. Alright, bud?
No fear. No fear. And remember, at least my god is always watching, as he points up at the eyes of the sky.
That is
It's
so fucking
harsh.
creepy. I'm trying not to look up. I am holding my upper eyelid down so I can't see the sky.
It's fine. You get used to it. Pointing
wanna
at my
fucking
hammer.
hate it.
Eye-
What
the eye
happens
in
if I
your hammer
take me a
is
crap? What the fuck's
eyeing
in it?
everybody down.
I want to say
What's
real
up?
quick to Ulf, dick move, man. Some people's gods are sick currently. Dick move.
Fuck the gods.
Okay, you
Agreed.
get some rest, Doran.
Oh my god.
Spike's
If
gonna
you're
turn
s-
to. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, was if you're saying his goodbye as Jason goes around and hugs people.
Oh,
Gonna push him away.
No! You're out of the campaign. You're done. You cannot refuse hugs from multiple people. You're out. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
a
sorry, it's nighttime.
skeleton!
It's a nighttime.
yeah, I'll just say this, you'll just see Zephyr just, glancing over every so often with, a puppy, puppy eyes, and it's just I know.
Oh wait, I saw him before. What was his magic when I used to have those eyes?
What was his magic or thorns?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just pure chaos magic. So literally in the rawest form of just untamed, uncontrollable wild magic. Similar to all the
I just had
crystals.
to check that. Anyway, yeah, Jason hugs everyone. Or anyone who gives him back a hug, other than Chicky.
Spike will
Chicky
give
was all-
gonna be really stiff and give a pat on the back, but really fucking awkward because this is weird.
Give my son a proper hug, you monster.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Wait,
the
who
help,
said that?
buddy.
You'll
Holy
see
shit,
as
can he
Jason,
talk?
you'll see as Jason looks over towards you.
This just gets more and more creepy, yet wholesome. I'm going to get stuff together.
This is his own
let's
choice.
We're building that fucking trolley, okay? Let's do that, okay?
Hey Ben, I didn't tell him to do this. He's doing this of his own free will.
That's why I'm fucking running. That shit's cursed.
Well, he's coming along. I don't know why you're running.
Yeah, you guys still have to
Going
go
the same
down
way.
to, you guys still have to go to the teleporter together or the workshop unless you get and all that stuff.
It's getting out today, right?
Yeah, so I guess we'll gather pieces and gotta head out. Out of game.
Isaac.
Do we say like actual goodbyes right now, or do we keep that for the teleporter? Or
It's up to you
Yeah, we have
if
to-
you want. It's completely up to
Well,
you.
they
If you
get
think-
they gotta go with where water is. So.
Yeah, there's water in the teleporter room, as I was saying.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's how Spike talked to the Sewer King before.
Oh, I see. We're all going there.
Yeah.
yeah.
So this, the way I'm viewing it is, this is goodbyes just in case anything fucking happens on the way there or during in the process, and there's no
Oh,
chance. Yeah, because you never know. You're heading directly towards Jeff right now.
Okay, so we all like go over there now while we're all together in
Yeah.
case there's. Yeah, let's do that. This is a walk and talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Okay, dope.
Walk and talk.
So if
By the
you,
way,
oh god,
can you give Jason the gun?
he can't use it. Like
Oh.
he's not proficient with it.
You can train.
Train him later.
Yeah.
You can train him if you know how to use guns, which you don't.
Ricard, you wanted a gun as well, wasn't it?
No, it's not that. I was thinking like if by chance the Seven Souls group would have a gun, I wouldn't mind having one for Anth. Not even maybe for use, but more for an act.
Yeah, we can leave one of the hand pistols to you. There was 3 handguns in total and 1 rifle.
Mhm.
I would say probably by this point now, Myra, your shadow thing would be fading.
Oh yeah, no.
Or I think
By
it actually
dogs.
would be fading anyways because of dogs.
Yeah.
So alrighty. Oh, go ahead.
As we're walking, Spike's gonna walk next to Graz and say, shit, I guess I was wrong. We do have to part ways for a little bit at least.
For a little bit. But we'll
Yeah.
meet up again. We'll probably meet up a few times. We have to divide and conquer. Get more
Yeah.
stuff done, get it done faster.
I'm gonna take care of finding Vitalia, making sure she's okay. And you can deal with the darkness spreading to everywhere. Good luck with that, man. Seriously.
Yeah. That's gonna suck. But we'll figure it out. We gotta get it done.
Yep. But don't die, okay?
I will do my best, and you should also not die.
Thanks.
Oh, relevant. Maybe considering some people that we know, but also possibly relevant for our little sister, depending on what's going on with her. Towards the beginning of our journey, we captured this Knoll dude who had been touched by the darkness, but was not fully engulfed by it. And it might be able to be removed from a person if they want to be separated from it. Not that it would be easy, but we
Yeah.
think that it's possible.
Well, I mean, if I did it, I guess it's possible.
Yeah,
I don't remember how I did it, but
by being awesome.
shut up.
Crush just like pushes her shoulder. Oh, and I said it earlier in chat, but I'll do it right now. Gross is going to give like the 6 sets of medals with draconic runes carved into them, and hold out the 2 small rocks with arcane stuff, and ask anybody if they know what they are and could identify them as we walk.
Damn, if only you had an afro.
Wait, you said they have stuff on them. Readable stuff.
Runes, not
Yeah.
writing.
Damn it, damn runes.
If you had Ingot here, he can maybe be able to figure it out because he worked with Mimir. So your best bet is probably asking one of the more arcane-based individuals, like Thorn or anybody else. Or you could just, again, ask Atlas. Choice is yours.
Can I Arcana check them?
Trying to see, like, what would you even learn from it?
Hell if I know.
No Arcana check needed. Well, I mean, sure, yeah, make an Arcana check. The DC's not very high.
I've been rolling my gas, man.
Oh my god. They're magical. That's all you get. They're magical. They
Hey,
do
Alice,
stuff.
what are these?
Myra's never had power.
Can you like move over to the right? I can't look at Spike anymore.
That's fair, buddy. She's real intimidating. Here you go.
He wants to kill me. Everybody
Spike
wants to kill
just bulges her muscles a little bit extra.
He's just stuck and starts looking the other way.
Wait. That means he could look at you.
Kill people, okay?
I didn't do it, I swear.
Cross is trying desperately to keep a straight face and be like, yeah, it's very serious.
Don't laugh at me. Not true. Anyways, those runes are, oh god, how do I explain it? They're infusions. Do you know what that is?
I do not.
Okay, infusions. They like enchantments. Yeah. Enchantments. Do you know what that is?
Vaguely, yes.
Are you lying to me?
I'm a bear, man. This is all really a lot. Didn't you just break it down,
I mean,
please?
he's a bear and he's zapped with lightning and casted spells. What's your
Just
point?
explain.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Anyways, yeah. So enchantments and infusions, yeah. They basically I can enhance shit like the mundane and make it better and magical. That's what I did with my gun. So like I don't know, that axe I can make it better, or that anchor better. I can start making it where it hits a little harder and you have a, it's easier to aim and move around and maneuver with.
You're able to do it with something like this? Myra says as she holds up the scythe, which is currently wrapping around her.
I wish I could, but that thing's already magical. I can only do the mundane.
You are mundane.
True.
I'm going.
He thinks about saying something, but knows that's a terrible idea.
Did somebody really just say you're mundane?
Yes.
You know, I'm really not
Edgy.
trying to kill any other PCs before we separate, but
Oh man.
Oh! It's true.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, also, Atlas, what about these two stones? What are they?
Oh, they're like, walkie-talkies.
You have no idea what the fuck that is.
Walkie-talkies. So it's a walk and talk kind of thing like we're doing right now?
No. Like, so you speak into it? Like a telephone. You know what that is?
You have no
A
fucking
what?
clue. This is when it's helpful to have
Talk
people from
to
the
it.
other realms or the other planets, guys.
You talk to it
Tie-dye
like you would a
fun?
god.
No, telephone. Alright, I looked at you. I'm sorry. It's,
No, obviously we don't know what the fuck that is.
you speak into it. Like, here. Can I have one just for a second? Just for a second. Okay. Now,
Trust
now,
in you, buddy. Make good life choices.
Put this. You're gonna need to put that stone next to your ear. I promise you, it won't explode. I promise you. You're going to hear my voice. Okay?
if it explodes, you die.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
You'll see as he.
And your arms.
Yeah. A lot of threats, goddamn. But I deserve it. Anyways,
So he's gonna start speaking, and he's going to say, or whisper a couple of things into it. Groswaro, you hear?
I'm very scared right now.
She puts it by her mouth and says, "You should be." And then reaches and pulls the stone from his hand and says, "Take this, Spike. These are communication devices, and we can speak through them. This will be wonderful."
Awesome!
So we can keep up with
Perfect.
all of our stuff. Yep.
What kind of range do they have?
Hold on, let me check, because I actually don't remember. But he knows
I was worried
immediately.
We're becoming
Pardon?
monsters.
Dude,
You're
I'm
only
trying
realizing
to
that
take us on
now?
a morally good path, and you guys are just threatening this. Well, he did kill someone.
At this point, it's
Only
animals.
touch one stone, cast, use an action, cast
And
sending.
main Torin.
Again, that's racist. What do you have against kobolds? I swear.
So the sending stone, it can only be used once per day. So once every 2 sessions. If one of the stones in the pair is destroyed, the other one becomes non-magical and it's just a rock. So it casts a sending spell, so basically it doesn't really matter whether you go into, hold on, make sure. Okay, so even if you guys go to hell, you can still talk to one another, but there is a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Oh, nice.
But there is no
Okay.
limit on the range.
Powerful stuff.
Great.
Why did
Thank
you
you,
have
Atlas.
it? Why did you have it if you didn't have anyone to talk to?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fair question.
yeah, actually.
You're not working with anyone else, are you?
No. It was for a recording device. Alright, goddammit, you don't know what that is either.
Recording?
Okay, so this is gonna sound very, very weird, but like imagine this. So like you speak and then you can like hear your voice back or hear whatever sound back, you know, whenever you wish. So like I don't know, maybe you forgot something and then maybe you need to remember it at some other point. I was kind of trying to
No
work with
wonder
that.
this kid's so bad at conversational skills.
No. It was like I was originally going to place one in the valley, over towards those what the fuck are they called? Just in the realm, just to see, you know, if I could get a little bit of reconnaissance without having to be there. But it was another invention I never finished.
I forgot
So
lots
you're-
of stuff. Are you saying that your recording device can help me remember?
I mean, eventually I never finished it.
So you're saying you still have machines all over the place, like this valley?
No, that was the plan.
Ah, forgive me. Well, thank you for the info.
I'm still
We're
very
doing
scared
well.
right now.
You should
Look,
be.
dude, you fucked up big. But you
Oh, no.
helping, it is actually helping you as well. We're not here to be monsters, at least not me.
I'm not a monster. I just do what needs to be done.
There's a fine line between
Monsters.
monsters and I don't know what's the word for. It's not human because that's that'd be specious.
Humanoid would be the closest because you're all humanoids.
It would be lots of humanoid.
I'm just so tempted to take your arms right now, just like you did mine.
I don't blame you, but
And,
he's still gonna be useful for now. We need him in
Good.
mostly one piece.
Atlas, one thing you haven't done, say sorry to these folks. It's not much, but maybe it will help.
It won't really be much, but... Oh, look. I've been thinking. I apologize for the things that I put you through. You know, striking, trying to kill, or injure, taking your eye, crushing you two, and then throwing you off to the side, and then, ripping your arms off,
Normally
and
it
then...
goes better without laying out the details, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not...
Think
I,
about
That's a,
I haven't really
emotion.
talked...
you can just say why.
I haven't
you can
talked
just
to
say
anybody in
September.
9 years, I'll be honest with you. It's been rough, buddy. It's been real rough.
I know you've been talking to yourself. Do that to anyone.
I miss Sigrid.
Who?
No, Sigrid was one of the devil hunters of Ankurs.
Wait, what's the name that you say?
The devil hunters of Ankurs.
No,
on.
just the name of the person.
Oh, Sigrid. She's like a blue tiefling, red hair. Oh, she also has a spiritual weapon that's a gun.
Gnarly?
Huh.
What kind of devil hunters are we talking about here?
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I gotta. Let me make sure I got this lore right. I think. Yes, because she did that, so that means that she would be a part of this. Boom. All right, I got it. So, and what was your question, Zephyr?
Who are these devil hunters exactly?
The devil hunters, they're basically a bunch of people, you know, that were, okay, so Zenubia's fucked, I'll be honest with you. Like, it's probably not as bad as, well, I mean, it has certain shit. Right? Okay, so let me oh wait, yeah, that is a thing already. So, let me tell you, Zenobia basically has a bunch of devils and demons that are floating through the sky, like, 24/7. I mean, you saw the little thing that happened before, it's like that, but like, thousands of people. And they typically try to swarm in from the sky and try to kill everybody. So the devil hunters of Ankurs, you know, they basically decide to help out the people for a little bit of coin. They kill them, or, you know, or any zombies or anything like that, specifically devils, and then, you know, just to keep the people safe. But I mean, don't kill them just to, you know, kill devils. I mean, it's just the ones that fall down to the sky and start murdering everybody.
Does any of this sound familiar to anyone?
Yes,
Myra, sorry.
it does. Broswarl and Spike, both of you make history checks.
What?
Oh.
Valkyries?
Actually, you too, Myra. You too.
What?
So I just remembered something.
Intelligence?
Yeah, this
I'll
is
use knowledge
this
from
is history
past
check.
life on this. I'll use my last one on this.
Do I have? Oh, history check. Sorry. Do I have advantage on that by any chance?
Yes, you
As a
would,
blood
because you're a
hunter?
blood hunter. Yeah, you would.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Oh, pain!
Uh.
Unless you got inspo, but nah, I don't think so. Not yet.
I got a 24.
24. All right.
I used the knowledge on a past life on it.
Gotcha,
The one
gotcha.
who's farthest from the Valkyries gained the knowledge.
So, oh boy.
There's been a
Falia,
part of everything.
I speak to you. Falia, you remember very, very briefly when you were in your Valkyrie training and more. You remember beginning to ready yourself for battle, but you do remember a woman of the sorts in Vitalia coming back from some sort of realm. She seemed to be bloodied, and she seemed to be coming back from battle, from what you could tell. Not really, like, significantly injured in her own right, but you do remember her mentioning something along the lines of she was assisting the Devil Hunters of Onkos on Tahiri, specifically in a continent known as Arcana. And Arcana is not spelled the way you think. It is spelled this way. Arkhana. It's in the out of character chat, should be. Or maybe it's an in character chat. Yeah, it's an in character. That's about as much as I can tell you, because that's all the Falia knows.
Another piece of the puzzle just laid in place.
You gonna share that with us?
Falia remembered something. remembered Vitalia coming through portal, right? In portal.
Not a portal. She just came back from battle.
Oh, coming back from battle with some bloodied figure. Talking about helping the Devil Hunters and Arcana or something. I remember that it was during Vitalia's Valkyrie training. Or not Vitalia, Valia.
Turning to Atlas, Spike's gonna say, "Hey boy, do you know an Amos?"
Her?
Never mind.
Let me rephrase the question for her. Do you know a crazy old man running around with axes chopping demons?
I mean, not really old, and
Like-
he's not really crazy. Do you use an axe? I use an axe. There's like a guy named Ovel. What the fuck his name was? God damn it, I'm bad at this. It's been so long. It was like this Asimar or something. I don't think we're referring to the same people there. He was
have a
pretty
gun?
calm. Nah, he didn't have a gun.
Different Asimar.
And again, I'm assuming all this is walking and talking. And you guys are almost there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming nothing's gone wrong so far.
So far, it's been pretty peaceful for the most part. You've been,
Zephyr is going to keep his nose to the wind.
yeah.
Spike's gonna keep an eye out.
Myra's dogs are doing that for her. She's got it.
Zappy, if you would let him, Ulf. He's gonna try to like go hunt with the dogs.
Oh.
Zappy gets to do what Zappy wants. Wow,
Does
I would
Ulf know
love
what-
for him to stick around, but
Does Ulf know what he's going to play? What he's been playing with this time? I don't know if I've ever described it to Ulf.
Oh yeah, you may want to describe them because they're not normal dogs in the least
know-
bit.
Flesh covered. There's no fur, and their head opens in 4 different directions, and there are eyes everywhere on them. They are not normal dogs by any means.
Ulf is like, do I let, like Papa senses, do I let him play with the demon dogs?
It's not about what they look like, it's how they are inside.
I know.
Exactly,
They're
Zappy-
beautiful.
Zappy doesn't see everybody's exterior, it's just the inside.
Zappy is the best boy we all strive to be.
I don't,
don't
want
deserve
Zappy
him.
to be seeing these dogs inside anytime soon. You get what I'm saying? Okay.
He would never. How dare you accuse them?
Zappy's gonna be able to do what Zappy wants. I'm not commanding Zappy to do anything. Zappy gets to be Zappy. I will be more than happy to for Zappy to stick around, but I'm not going to force Zappy to do my will.
No one questions the dogs, but everyone's upset when your call comes back.
We have a lot to talk about. Basic manners and communication.
Basic manners, my ass.
Look, it's in the past
the
anyways.
point.
It's done, it's done. It's fine.
So I'd say probably around this point, you guys finally do arrive to the cave itself. And let me get you guys this, and let me change a little bit of the music and aesthetic. Alright, so...
I haven't heard any music so far, Sensei.
yeah, it's been acting a little bit weird and funky. Hopefully this should fix it. But we will see.
Oh yeah. Now I hear it.
There we go.
No.
There it is. Alright.
Big boys.
So, as you all begin to eventually emerge, or arrive through the likes of this mall sort of hole leading into further down in the cavern, you look around and you see pretty much the place exactly how you left it. You notice as, well, the corpses onto the ground They have been looted. Their hands are missing, as Ingot I believe Ingot or someone else may have took the
Ingot.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That being said, you also notice as there aren't any crystals on the ground, like before, because I believe you guys took them, right or no?
Mm-hmm.
So, regardless, as you return, you see as the teleporters lies in front of you. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess we line up to where the marks were. Oh wait, Ingot took the hands.
We'll get stuff ready anyways.
Could we cast Speak with Dead on some of these dead people and ask them what they know?
They're able
Can
to
you
do
do that?
If anyone had that.
I don't know if that's how it works. I can
Oh, good.
cast
Be
it. I've
my
never
guest.
done it before.
Go for it. It'll actually help and hopefully give us a better idea.
Be warned, the undead are kind of cryptic. Looking at Jason.
I love that.
You're doing great, buddy.
Thank you.
We
Thumbs
love
up.
you, Jason.
AOA.
What'd you say?
He's learning, adapting.
My boy.
He nods to Myra. And as he kind of nods, like his head goes down and then it just fucking rolls off. He kind of has to like pick it
Oh.
back
Surely. Slowly, mind you, but surely he is evolving.
We need to give him some clothes so people aren't fucking
I
running.
believe he has clothes.
Yeah, he has clothes.
I know he has a bow and a knife.
Like
I'm
we
talking
don't
like
really
a
have
clothes
art for
so
him.
they don't need like fucking skeletons following us, because I don't know about you, but if any friendly sort of come over, I don't think they're gonna approach us.
No. So he
They're
has.
not gonna approach me in the first place.
No. So he has armor. Like he found armor of the
Oh,
chain
I'm talking
breakers.
like full-on cloak.
Oh no. Like he has that too. Like he has the whole thing. His art doesn't represent it. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because he was able to find a
Jason art.
lot of stuff before.
Yeah, because of that nat 20. Birthday 20 supplies.
Sure. I mean, if you want to get this thing working, I mean, as far as I know, you need the sphere, which we don't have, and then also, we need a mana crystal from, him.
He'll kind of look towards Thorn, but also kind of not look towards Thorn because Spike is right behind him and he's fucking terrified.
Yeah, I didn't mean it, I swear.
You could probably just ask the big sewer god.
No. It can't be a normal magic crystal. It has to be run from a Bijou. I
Why?
already tried.
What's
Basically,
a Bijou?
him, he's a Bijou. Crystal
Not why
folk.
you can
My
define
hand.
anything.
Yeah, that's why I needed your hand, but I'll be honest with you, because no more lies. I also kind of needed your magic because it's special, and it'd be useful for the Stormbird. But I only did it because I knew that you would regrow them. I mean, and hey, look, you regrew them.
You really need to fucking talk instead of taking.
Already
You are a
discussed
We
lizard.
have a lot to fucking teach you, mate.
You are a lizard. Does that mean you will also regrow your, I don't know, tail if I just burn it off right now?
Oh, well, no, I mean, that's not how that works. You know, it's a biological thing, you know? I'm not really helping my case. I'm gonna shut up now.
You better.
Good idea.
Okay. In the meantime, Spike, you contact the Sewer King. From what we
Uh,
heard
He's a
about,
Bijou.
it's going to take a while for him to transport everyone. In the meantime, maybe one of us could, I don't know, try and do a prayer to one of those keepers. See if it can bring Ingot over. Maybe just the, I don't know, what is it, soulless presence, or what the fuck he does when he's just staring off.
I
Maybe
can
that will help.
attest. I was on good terms with that one keeper.
Which keeper?
The one that's currently missing.
Oh, he's
Oh.
exiled, so.
No,
Oh.
no, not that one.
No, that was
Oh.
Cause, the keeper with the bird mask.
Hey, Atlas, do you know how
Talking about-
how to open it now?
The teleporter?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we need the Spear of Seasons, but we don't have it. And I look at it and maybe I can figure out another way?
Zephyr is going to kind of like feel inside and start a prayer and try and picture one, like the main keeper or one of the three, and see if he could like. I don't know if this is reaching any of you. I don't know if you're a god or a demigod or work the same as the other keeper, but if you're listening, would you be able to bring Ingot over, even if he's without his soul? We just need this Spear of Seasons and to have him to get off this plane. I don't know when he's going to return. We need him.
As you begin to do so, make a persuasion check. DC has... Okay, so people are now level 6. DC has been raised for faith checks. Good to know. 5.
Zephyr, that's not how you ask him, Zephyr.
Then go fucking ask them then.
Myra claps her hands together like the rude bitch she is and goes, "Hey, keepers, mind doing us a small favor? Bringing us the Orb of Seasons off of Ingot? Thank you kindly."
Oh, yeah. She actually said thank you.
Make a persuasion check,
Don't
Myra.
skip that moment.
Fucking orcs, I will die crying.
Oh my fucking god. Huh?
Fuck.
Kindness can go a long
What's
way.
talking about?
Well, I
This is the
see
fact that,
Myra's
like-
gods are going to be.
Net
'Cause
20.
I literally just, like, I fucking destroyed Zephyr in his own game and I didn't even do it properly.
Now Zephyr knows too how to do it. No.
You just have to say
going.
thank you kindly.
You'll see as eventually looking over, one individual begin to slowly form out of this sort of astral light. As they begin to do so, you immediately look over as Keeper Cass begins to emerge. He looks over and says this. Hopefully voice mod will work. Okay, well. There you go. It seems to be that I was summoned, and it seems to be that also... Some of us are even learning manners. Now this is quite the change I wasn't expecting. Regardless, what exactly do you need, and why do you call for my name?
We need this, what is it, the Sphere of Seasons off of Ingot? The Orb of Seasons?
Ah,
And also Ingot.
I
We don't
see.
need Ingot right now, just the Sphere.
Given us there's 5 marks that we need with yours extra, maybe it will work without his soul being attached. I think we need him though.
I think you might also need Navra, right? Don't you need everybody?
Let me take a look, let me take a look.
Thank you.
You'll see as he begins to, hold on. Come on.
Myra's gonna look at Zephyr, smug as fuck.
You see as he begins to look over, and as he begins to, you know, gauge and look everything, he looks it down and looks towards you all, and then begins to say, Hold on. Voice mod is pooping itself, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shut voice mod down. We're gonna just go base and keep it that way. Sound good? Give me 2 minutes to restart this thing. I don't know why it's acting up
she's
today.
learning.
Sensei, your voice is godly enough. You can just use your own.
Fair. Not really.
I want to say that, fucking hell, dude.
That fucking timing on the 20.
You say she's learning manners, but she did that to fucking spite Zephyr so hard.
That's not the reinforcement that she needed.
It's really not.
It's also funny to me how it's like Myra looks at Zephyr with really smug smile on his face, but to everyone else, it's just a deer skull.
No, you can feel the fucking irradiation because her candles are lit right now. So, how you feeling there, pal? You don't need me to contact your god for you?
Oh, damn.
Finally, it seems to be that my voice was cut. Anywho, as I was saying, it is possible, but you will need at least the hands of the individuals, or the souls. How you say, though they are inactive, they need to be present for this thing to work, as far as I'm aware. I can bring them here for the moment, but afterwards they are gone, and you all will be gone with them, assuming this doesn't act up.
Yes.
A question.
You already
For
got your
those,
question
like,
before.
I was more thinking clarification. You don't need to answer. Those like Atlas and the rest of the machine, will that come with?
I thought you had a plan for that, but no, it would not. However, if I'm to understand this right, a teleportation or method, you could simply just come back if you ever need to. Just leave the parts here.
Would my minions come?
Yes, they would, as they are attached to you.
Spike, let's ask your keeper if they'd be willing to transport for us.
Yeah, out of game. So basically, should I ask the keeper to bring Atlas to the expanse for us?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
maybe the rest of the bird parts.
Okay,
Up to
and
you.
everybody else is going where precisely?
Teleporter.
We're going to the big portal that we opened on that mountain that goes to hell. Or we could just go straight to hell if there's water there.
Fair.
I mean,
Um,
hot water, yeah.
I would just like to point out that Spike's literally about to ask Graz to go to hell. Or tell Graz to go to hell. It's kind of...
God.
If you could specify the level of hell that Anth is on, that would be helpful.
Where is he exactly then?
You have no idea.
Wherever he is. Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
feel like I remember something about him being in hell.
I remember a tiefling surrounded by fire, but in one of Inga's visions, but it just cut past. Wait, no, I didn't see that. That was when he was trying to contact me. My
And he
bad.
wasn't in
Re-
fire
retcon
anyways. He was in like an icy hell.
that. Yeah, retcon that all.
You're good. So at this
Oh,
point,
yeah, go to the land of the ice.
so at this point, you'll see his keeper Cass is just waiting for anybody else, before he's getting ready to bring in Ingot. Is there anything else that you would require before I go?
Yeah, how do we bring him?
Through our Atlas, that one.
Yeah.
I'll ask the keeper.
I am the keeper. What are you talking about?
Wow.
So
Sorry. Sewer King. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Gotcha. Anywho, that is an option. I assume you'd be able to figure that one out. Alright, well, as promised and planned, here you are. Take this. And you'll see as the individual begins to slowly bring off to one side the cloak and begin to raise it. You see as it has a sort of astral lighting and more as the cosmos itself begins to form amongst it and slowly emerging you notice as your companions in Navro, Ingots, and Rokaz begin to form. I shall be keeping the fiery one for the time being.
What fiery one?
The Salamander.
What salamander?
Amethyst.
Who the fuck is Amethyst?
We'll deal with that later.
Yep.
And Spike's just gonna stick her head underwater.
Alright. With that, you'll see as the keeper will begin to vanish and continue going about their day and business.
You again.
So question,
First
are you
impressions are
so wait, are you contacting the Sewer King now? Or are you doing it, or is Seven Souls just doing it when it's their next session?
Oh, that was a. Oh, okay, yeah. In that
Because
case,
they don't need you,
yeah.
they don't necessarily need Spike to do it. They can just do it themselves, and especially with Roland as well.
Right. Sorry about that.
you're
Okay,
good,
never mind then.
Well, at least you taught Roland how to do it. Just stick your head in the water.
And scream.
But take a breath before you stick your head under there. You can't breathe as well as I can.
Right.
So, with that, on the Ascent, do you all step onto the little platform?
Yeah, I give Graz a big hug.
Yeah, Graz gives a big hug right back.
See you later.
See you soon. I know you can
You
do
might
this.
just see us in hell, because this may kill us.
Yeah.
Let's sort Atlas out first before we go.
Can Roland ask? That's why I was gonna call him up first.
Yeah.
To ask about Atlas and bringing over the bird carcass.
I'm guessing, Sensei, you're kind of planning us to do this next.
Yeah,
Our
because we
session?
only have like 20 minutes, and I gotta go because I got a session like right afterwards. So
Yeah, that's
that's
fair.
what I'm saying. Like we can just do this next session if you guys want to. Like Roland,
Yeah.
Seven Souls is very capable of asking questions themselves.
Perfect.
All right.
Is this
So
where this ends? Because we went.
if that's the case, now there is one thing that you begin to notice. Because I don't know how far you're letting Atlas walk and all that stuff. So I'm assuming he's just beside Roland. But are you letting him check the teleporter and all around?
Yeah. Double check. it
Yeah,
just
I
in
assume
case.
it was like if everyone would let that happen, then Roland would too. Like it's fine
Yeah,
by
but-
everyone else.
But
Supervisors?
as soon as Atlas starts walking towards the teleporter, Thorin is just gonna lightly slap him over the head.
Touch me.
I hope.
You
At this
don't
point,
touch
I
me.
hope Thorin knows that he is currently standing at one of my dog's feet.
That being
Why?
said,
What?
you'll see as Atlas is going to look over. I need a little bit of pull here. And he's going to look over towards Roland, basically allowing him. Can I walk forward, please?
You can. I can reach you in a distance.
Okay. Because he got like a
He's still got
10
the rope
foot
on him
lead.
too.
Yeah, but it's more of Roland. Can you walk with him so he can actually move places?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
assume that Roland
Okay.
would be just fucking walking with him up.
Okay. So at this point, here's the good news. The good news is one of you can take the Sphere of Seasons from Ingot because his soul isn't actively here. That's the good news. The other thing is you'll see as Atlas looks over and will say, they're just gonna sort of scamper up a little bit and climbing. As he begins to do so, look over towards the lever itself. See? Aha. Exactly where I remember. Okay. Sir, here's the thing.
We're gonna need a crystal from him. If we can do that, then this thing should be working. Afterwards, it should work as much as you all wish. But, yeah.
Would that be okay, Thorn?
We'll walk towards Zephyr and just tell him, yeah, pull one out.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Thorn.
Seriously?
Do it. I
Wait,
can't
he's
do
got
it myself.
crystals in him?
Okay, am I making a strength?
No,
what's
it's
happening?
Thorn making a Constitution saving throw from ripping a piece of his arm off.
Yeah.
8. It fucking hurts like all hell.
That should be 11.
11 because you're right beside him.
actually, I am also.
Mhm.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
How so? Is it the Ben
I am
luck
gonna-
thing or something else?
I am gonna use. Fuck, where is it?
Oh, is it Tides of Chaos, I think?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, Tides of Chaos. Yeah, go for it. Roll again. 21 plus Zephyr's aura. Yeah, you're good. So it's more of you take or rip the legs of the sort of crystal off. You grit your teeth, and you do take a little bit of damage for sure, but your mind is made up, and you stick out the pain for the most part. Said Thorn, you take half of 2d12. Let's see what happens. 8, so you take 4 points of force damage. Not bad at all. You take a sizable chunk, but you don't need too much of it.
Zephyr will just, like, as he's ripping off, he'll hold Thorn's forearm tightly and I'll see you again, okay?
We'll
Take
see
care.
you soon. We'll just tap him on the shoulder and walk away.
Is Atlas not going with them?
We're hoping he is. We're
He's
just
going
saving
with
it
the
for our
he's going with the Sewer King because he can't be teleported without a mark. So you're basically going to send him, hey, send this fucker to the sewer, or send him over to the Forbidden Expanse Express.
Yeah, can this be a thing where, you know, if it's not going to be fucked up and he's just going to be stranded with the corruption?
Oh,
Also, wait.
gonna
Doesn't
enjoy his
Tides of
time.
Chaos? Doesn't Tides of Chaos cause wild magic?
oh my God, does it actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
Fireball.
Yes, it does.
Oh my
it does.
God.
I forgot about that. Fuck.
Wait, hold on. Before you begin, just no, not yet. Not yet.
It doesn't.
Alright. No, it's only when you cast a spell
Okay.
after the fact.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as this begins to happen, all right, you all begin to look over towards one another as you hand the crystal over towards, or hand him over towards, I would assume either Atlas or Myra. You see as he begins to kind of place the crystal over towards the side and into the lever, fitting it into the slot. He has to sort of chip away a little bit at it with his claws, but as he begins to do so, he makes sure that it fits. He begins to look over towards you, Myra.
It should work. You pull the lever with you specifically, the mark of balance, and you should be fine. And teleport to wherever the hell that thing leads.
Do it while you're on the teleporter.
If I do that, I'll die. I'm pretty sure.
Just playing with you.
Oh, Myra, maybe leave Jason for the Sewer King to take. I don't know if it will.
I
You
already
will.
got my minions all will come, including Jakal, right? Because he's a minion now.
Yeah, my bad.
I
Add him
just
to the army.
checking.
Got them minions.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Fucking beach vacation.
Bye, Graz.
And with that, you all begin to look over as Myra, do you pull the lever?
He does.
As you begin to do so, you grip the lever with one hand, begin to try to pull, but it seems to be that it's not budging for a moment. You place your second hand onto it as both marks begin to make contact with the steel, and you pull forth with all of your strength that you possibly can. You hear the sort of creaking of the metal before eventually you're able to pull it to the other side. As soon as this begins to happen, you look over and you see as the red sigils amongst the ground begin to slowly light up one by one by one by one. You see as the teleporter begins to change colors from that of a red to that of a blue to a purple, the likes of a golden hue to that of a sinister, sort of writhing, shadowy black. And as this begins to occur, you see as an explosion of color begins to emerge before it's all turned astral. The Ascent begins to vanish. The individual's gone from this realm. Thorin, Groswarl, Roland, Ulf. Seems to be that it's all up to you now and for your mission. Seems to be that you're gonna have to call up the Sewer King, call up a friend soon. Get to this portal or wherever your adventures take you. We'll have to figure out where that adventure is gonna be next time on the Seven Souls and the Ascent. That is where we will have to end this session and end this jam-packed crossover extravaganza. I want to give a special shout out to all of you individuals, especially all the players who were able to be a part of the each session, whether it was a crossover over on the Ascent or a crossover on the likes of Rime of the Frostmaiden. You guys are fantastic individuals, as usual. I'm gonna go break down stream. You guys have a good one. If you got to leave a little bit early, by all means do so. And yeah, we'll be right back. All right. Boop. All right, we're deafened. Boop. Alrighty, so hello everybody, welcome to the stream. If you guys are just joining us, for those of you who don't know me, my name is SenseiSuplex. I'm a professional dungeon master where we run a giant living persistent universe, a living universe that you actually just joined on into to witness right now. That being said, join the Discord because we'd love to have you in there, as we have an awesome little D&D community for each and every single one of you. The link should be over on the Twitch side, but you should also find the Discord link in the description of this video and more. Join us. We have a lot of fun talking about D&D, nerd culture, literally anything and everything. We got a little bit of a family in there, and we'd love to have you be a part of the family. Besides that, hey, if you want to support me and what I do, the best way to do it is go over to the YouTube channel right now. I don't know how many likes we have at the moment, but go to the YouTube channel right now. Go like the video. Do it right now. Everybody, stop the stream. Like the video right this second over on YouTube. Go subscribe, all that good stuff, because you're helping us out get closer and closer to the partner status over on there. But yeah, besides that, hey, if you do want to support me, the best way to do so is by checking out the likes of the Patreon and more. You guys can get some battle maps, you guys can get some homebrew subclasses and races and more, and you can also get exclusive access to the MMORPG for D&D. It's optional if you want to, but hey, this is what we do to support ourselves full time. Choice is yours. Also, if you want to get some cool little merch, go scroll down below. You'll find the apparel sort of list, and you'll be able to find all the sort of crazy merch items that we give out for each and every single one of you. Be sure to go do that right now. I was actually wearing it last or yesterday on stream. Even a couple of the players were wearing it on stream. So go get it right now, right now. Okay. That being said, we're gonna peace out. I'm gonna try to raid into somebody over on Twitch, but I will see you guys all later. All right, bye guys. Make sure to follow and make sure to like.